time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
What up? What's the deal?
What's the deal, y'all? How y'all feeling?
Man, feeling like we've been off too long. Feeling like we've been off with a little hiatus, man.
I'm good. I'm feeling good, man. You know, mental health is real. Get your mental health together. But nah, I'm straight. Everything else that I feel like we just did this, what, that 3-4 days ago we dropped one?
Yeah. Nah, they so used to us dropping every day. Every 2 days. I'm like, seeing comments like, yo, fell off. Like, what, nigga?
Nigga, a week is a year in internet terms.
Oh,
so.
God, because
I get it.
So much going on. They like, man, what's up? We ain't got nothing to say.
I think it's only so much, though, sometimes, you know? Niggas can.
It don't even be that it's so much for me, because I literally can come in damn near every day. But it's this that they want you to talk about that I just don't care about. I be looking like, I don't give a fuck about this. So for me to even try to come talk about it, I would be forcing myself on some fake shit. I be detached from a lot of the stuff that I know the fans care about or people in general.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, and then like it's only so much I think you can talk about to give a good point. Like at the end of the day, we coming in here very often and we're creating content, but I think a little bit of that at times there can be a buffer in information or a buffer in how you relay a point because of just maybe not getting the full scope of the story or whatever the case is, because we're in here so consistently. So it's like people want us to be in here consistently, but then there are those lapses and things, I feel like, because of that. Whereas when you space it out more, you might, you know, come in here more with more information of a situation or whatever it is and be able to give a better point, et cetera. So I think it just depends, but I don't mind being in here consistently. It's just, like 2-3 days gone and niggas think it's a year. So it's kind of hard.
They're like, it's over for y'all. It's a wrap.
I don't mind being consistent either, but I also at the same time, a lot of the things that's people, I like to address things that I like the topics that I like, or things I like to talk about, things that I'm interested in. Anything else I don't talk in real life. So even getting on a podcast where you have to speak so much, especially about something you're not into, you're going to have more energy. You're going to be more believable. You're going to be more something that you're interested in. Not saying that we speak on everything I'm not interested in. I just look at things a lot different. So,
but also, as technically you a podcaster, we're entertainers. So at the same time, it's like shit that I don't care about that the viewers care about.
That's
you got to talk about.
That's neither here nor there, because, like I say all the time, it depends. If we had something that we chose to talk about, and this is what this podcast relied on, they won't expect nothing else. Just because everybody else talking about it don't mean I got to talk about it. It's like
you set your own standard.
Yeah, exactly. Then you come and you decide whether you rock with me or not. I'm not necessarily basing off, now I have the courtesy or the awareness enough to where it's like, let me help the people that's helping us at the same time. But it's like, if I'm a music artist, I make music that resonates with me, and hopefully that y'all can feel where I'm coming from.
I mean, it's a slippery slope with that, because at the same time, a lot of people say, stay away from religion and politics, because you'll divide your viewership and make people pick a side and make people who previously will rock with you before they find out your views and like, oh, that's what you believe in? I really don't fuck with you. So a lot of people hide a lot of stuff in the views. So it is like a catch-22, because it's a lot of shit I like talking about, but shit, we got a lot of enemies right now based on the shit that I like to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So,
what do you mean? What do you like?
Like all the FBA stuff. Like, right? Oh, everybody, oh man, Black Flag, we rocking with y'all. Hell yeah, y'all on code. And then it go from, damn, wait a minute, y'all just don't blindly follow this shit like a cult? Oh, y'all niggas off code. We unsubscribing. So it's like, and that's, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the same thing. Like I said, it's the same thing when it considers religion and stuff. Like even having those conversations need to be had with level-headed people or people that's actually in that lane, not just people in the comments or however they want to see it. Like, so
it's like what Rio said, right? When they was giving him videos of us, and they was expecting a certain reaction from him to say, "Oh yeah, VwP racist, fuck him." And he was like, "I don't see what y'all talking about, bro. Like, how are they racist?" And then, "Oh, Rios, you sold out. You what the fuck? I'm unsubscribing." It's like that shit is crazy. They want you to think exactly like them, but this is not like music. Podcasting is fickle. You're gonna lose followers, gain followers. So me personally, I don't really trip. If you don't align with the content and you unsubscribe, I mean, that is what it is. That come with the territory. They'll be back once a episode hit the airwaves that's controversial or it's a guest on. They like, oh shit, they back. They, you know how the internet move. Like you said, 1 week is a year.
Yeah. And I think too, people, entertainment, when you watch something for entertainment, it's for a selfish reason. So it's for exactly what you want to get out of it. So when you have a core following, I think, of people that watch you grow over time and understand the nuances of the show and of the, the people on the show, because they've watched it grow and they have an open mindset because they're core fans. And then you have people who kind of pick up on it because of a viral clip or because of certain topics maybe we talked about for a week straight, et cetera. And, again, being entertained is coming from a selfish place. So when they see that and they latch onto that, that's what they're expecting 24/7. And when they don't get that, it's like, well, let's go to the next person that can provide exactly what we're looking for. And those are the people that we really don't, not that we don't welcome them, but they're not going to be the people who make or break the show at the end of the day.
Even a lot of that don't make sense to me either, though, because 1 week a nigga will be like, oh, we the media, we the news outlets now. Then now you're an entertainer. Now you're this, you're that. Like, no, like I am who I am. And that's just where it's gonna be. You either gonna love me or you gonna hate me. It ain't gonna make me no difference. So I don't really try to just go based off of what everybody else wants for the most part, because regardless of what that does, in my opinion, it leads people to be how they are. If we are just who we are every time, and then there is nothing because of what we weren't about what the fans want or what we want. So
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, you like, man, leave that FBA shit alone. So at the same time, you do care about what the viewers think.
I don't care. I just what is the point? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, what's the point of anything if if we come up here and it's like you said, I only want to talk about things I'm passionate about. Otherwise, I don't have no interest in it. So if what you're passionate about causes an uproar from people or an emotional response, and then you shy away from that based on that emotional response, then what's the point of any of it?
It was more, okay, then I should say this. What's your intentions when you deal with them? I never told you just to stop. I just said I couldn't do it. I'm not gonna be doing it back and forth with them, because it's the same thing what we say. Well, arguing with fools is a waste of energy, right? Mm-hmm. So how long do we talk when you see these dudes is blindly going against whatever you're saying, no matter how many points and logic you make? The thing with you is you're going to try to prove a point until you feel like it's proven, no matter what. A motherfucker don't even... That's why they said it's easier to argue with you, because all they got to do is get you triggered to the point where you need to prove your point. You never just going to let it go for the most part.
See, it's not really necessarily that. Me personally, when I create content, we are often ahead of the curve. So what's not understood today, maybe a year from now, will be understood. Let's take the whole Hispanic topic, right? I see a lot of black creators right now that's saying the exact same things that I was saying a year ago. A lot of the things we said a year ago that we got dubbed, oh, y'all racist for saying, but now they starting to get support. I even seen, who reposted it? I think it was Overly Invested. He reposted it like, damn, this is facts. I said, damn, nigga, you told me I was low-key racist for saying this, so it's cool now? So that just let me know it's not always
what was said?
Basically, a lot of the black creators that I've seen on Instagram have been saying, hey, man, the black and brown shit, man, y'all be whining with the with the whites in prison. What's going on? Y'all rapping, y'all saying the N-word. The same exact shit we were saying. You know what I'm saying? When the whole hater world shit happened. But I see even a lot of Hispanics supporting it, because these are just random people online and not, the VwP who have already been named as racist and don't like Hispanics. So now they can listen with an open ear from somebody else who's regurgitating the exact same points that we made a year ago. And it's cool. So it's not always the message. Half the time it be the messenger. Just like this whole FBA shit. I reposted the video from 2 years ago when I said the same shit.
Yeah.
So how could you be off code now? But then it goes back to what Kali was saying. A lot of these people, they're catching on the train late. They saw a viral clip like, oh, I rock with them. But they didn't go watch any of the previous stuff, or they don't know any of the previous stuff, because my stance never even fucking changed on that. That shit been the same. And we've been labeled as the most on-code platform on the West. So how we off-code now? Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, and that's why when I hear remarks like that, I don't even care. I don't even take it serious. Like, you got to be an idiot, and y'all know for a fact you don't follow the content to even think like that. And it's like, and then they say like I said before, some of these niggas that get on the internet and they think talking crazy or spewing certain messages that they either gangster or on code with certain shit. It's like, what's really on code? Cause like, how do you even get into evolved in these FBA meetings? It's damn near becoming equivalent to the point where, and this ain't no disrespect to y'all, but it's like these political parties. You think you attached to something that you're not really even a part of, nigga. Where's these organizations having their meetings? What is going on? That's what I mean when I say it's no point of just going back and forth with niggas unless a nigga making steps outside of that to where a nigga can really have some influence.
Well, they want to argue with you about that. Oh, it's not an organization. It's the lineage.
Anything, it's an organization.
Anything that you say is gonna be an argument.
Some deflect.
But the whole point of this platform was we're gonna say what's real, raw, and uncut, whether it's popular or not. They said, hey, if you do media, stay away from religion or politics. We've dived in both since day one. And we've been thriving doing both. So it's like, I'm not going to let a couple people, oh, I'm unsubscribing, y'all off code. Oh, now I'm going to change the whole fucking platform of how we even got our name in the first place. It's like, that shit don't make sense.
Yeah, I agree. It's waves, man. You know,
But no, this is all constructive conversations. Like, you know, they just seeing it live. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that what you saying is wrong or what I'm saying is wrong. It's just the way I view it versus the way you view it. I don't even really be arguing too much to prove them wrong. It's just like, get the content out, get the words out, get the message that you believe is right out. And the ones who align, they're going to align. Because when Malcolm was first starting to say what he said, nigga, you know how much hate he got from the Muslims and all of that? Going against the big wigs. And then decades later, we watching this footage and still quoting it now today. But when he first said it, they wasn't just showing him love like that. We see the love because this is decades later. But while he was living in it, dude was probably number one villain from us, from his own people.
I think it'd be split. I think it could be a split.
I'm saying, like, he jumped out there. Hey, man, we need to go against the leader of the shit, the ones that we worship. They was not taking that shit lightly.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's up with y'all, man? What's going? We came in hot and ready, man, hot and heavy. What's happening?
Shit, man, just came from the gym.
Pause.
Yeah, I know that. I thought niggas don't play the pause games. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Nah, what's up with y'all? How y'all feeling? Y'all want to talk about that T.I.? T.I. his two sons jumped out on 50. 50, he needs some help right now. That's how it's looking. He getting done up by the whole family.
Do 50
Everybody
need help?
jumped out besides the mom at this point.
Do
It's
50
like,
need help? I'm seeing a lot
Jimi
of
Hendrix
internet.
nigga finna jump out next. That's what they saying.
I'm seeing a lot of narratives that 50's getting demolished. 50's getting this. Then I seen somebody post a diss track that 50 did like 14 years ago that T.I. never responded to.
And that's a slap, by the way.
And they saying, listen, bro, it took T.I. 14 years in the album
14,
rollout.
they said 18.
Oh, 18, excuse me. 18 years to respond, and he did it during the album rollout. So is 50 really getting destroyed if I took shots at you and you turned it down? So now say jump, I'm supposed to jump because the fans is like, oh man, we want to see something. Nah, nigga, you on my time. I react when I want to.
But this is what I said from the beginning when I said I see through this whole shit. Niggas never heard, and I don't want to hear y'all saying y'all did or not and whatever the fuck y'all want to say because you niggas was not listening to King music and you niggas was not listening to Damani music. So let's get that straight. This is the most promotion they ever probably done fucking got right now based off of this man. So all that, it's a good look. And King is actually better at doing music than I'm surprisingly.
Yeah.
I guess it do run in their genes, both of them. Damani too. But I've heard some of his other music. I actually liked it, but it was. I seen somebody make a post. It was like he trying to be J. Cole, King want to be T.I. These niggas don't got their own identity. Like
somebody said, Tip and T.I. Yeah, like.
but I'm just like, but shout out to them, man. Like I said, it's Hollywood to me. I don't really take too much of that shit to the heart, like some of these niggas do. Y'all acting like 50 getting slaughtered. But how stupid do you start to look when a nigga never respond to you and you keep talking?
That's why I kind of think this is a pointless situation and a pointless argument. For one, y'all are older. My take on niggas older doing the internet shit is already goofy. But again, 50's never going to rap, and T.I.'s never going to jump in a meme game and, you know, post up pictures of mom or whatever. Like his kids might do it, but they come from that generation. So neither of y'all are really going to jump in each other's ring. So
now T.I. low-key jumped in the
stop. Y'all might as well
he
stop.
jumped in the meme bag. He went. Well, not a meme. He went and got a real still shot of 50. He was on one of those radio talk shows holding dildos.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
It's on T.I. page. He like, 50, you got to explain this.
Okay, so
it was a big-ass
yeah.
black dildo, like the size of that roller right there. 50 was holding it, and then it was like a white one, and he was holding it. I think they was having like a sex show with some bitches or something.
They got it.
Yeah, they got the still shot, though, because he had it in his hand, and T.I. posted that up. Like, man,
but they not going to say nothing for Cud doing those memes. So it's
like,
and then you got T.I.'s son put 50's deceased mom on a T-shirt, and he's sitting there rolling up the blunt, sparking the blunt like, I'm smoking your dead moms. Rick Ross jump in talking about, yeah, I need one of them in a 3X. Knowing goddamn well this nigga a 6X. Then he went and got a shirt, took a picture in front of his mansion with the 50 dead mom on it. That's why I said I don't think it's just content. Niggas put his dead mom on the shirt. Now it's up, nigga.
It might not be or it can be, but I don't think that is. That's content for them.
Didn't Jada talk about his mom too, though?
Yeah, he had some bars.
I see you repost something about Jada. They had a little back and forth, and
they did because Damani did the Miss Jackson, but Jada Kiss and Styles P, Ben did a diss track.
So that's what. Yeah, he probably used to that by now,
using the Miss Jackson stuff like that. So, but they was actually talking about 50, and instead of he made it seem like he was talking to his mama about 50. So that was a little different. But niggas be saying, oh, he need to get in the booth. What if 50 wanted? Get in the streets. What if niggas just want to fire your jaw?
Then
niggas gonna be like, it was just. Then they would be like, niggas, it was just rap. It was this.
And that's all I'm saying, because we done seen certain incidents of 50 not responding, and then boom, some shit happened. Go ask Gunplay. Go ask Gunplay about that pack out that he had. Go ask Slow Bucks. Was on the stage getting robbed.
But even Gunplay said he got put out by 50. So that's why I'm be understanding about why these niggas be talking crazy.
Y'all remember Fab was on stage.
What?
You remember that video? Where they was performing and Slow Bucks was getting his chain snatched on stage? Fab looked like, oh, I ain't getting in that. Kept rapping his song. Nigga, didn't you come with this nigga?
I think 50 too, a lot of it, he is a troll, but I also think he has that like, because he's always posted on Twitter, even like before Instagram was cracking and it was Twitter first, he's always been a jokester on there. So I feel like he posts a lot of things and people get offended, but by the time they're offended, he's already on to the next post. It's like a regular nigga who just has a Twitter and just talks shit and says stuff. It just so happens that he's 50 Cent. So I feel like when he posted that shit to Tiny, it was like, okay, this is just another joke for the day. I got 20 more in the tuck. But by the time he turn around, it's a whole beef. He like, I don't think he's really concerned with it the way they're concerned with it. Because for him, it's just some shit he do every morning when he wake up.
He might post this, don't even think about it for the rest of the day.
Exactly, to laugh at.
And it's crazy because you get these so-called fans that want to pick sides like y'all know either one of these niggas just based off of what our opinions are and shit like that. Motherfucker be mad at you for that. So it's like, I don't know, cuz
it's really no winning, like you said. If you agree with 50 and what he's doing, you're glazing because the popular opinion is to go with T.I. But really, y'all just happy somebody is going at 50 because everybody else been scared to go at the nigga. And he been demolishing everything.
I don't think it's just that, though. I think
go back to your point real quick, colleague. He's been consistent doing this. Like, he's been the same nigga his whole career. He was trolling before trolling was trolling. When he was doing all the Officer Ricky shit, putting the wigs on and all that shit. I don't know if y'all remember that on the DVDs and the videos and shit. So,
but just a week ago, they was laughing at everybody he was posting up. When he posted Marlon Wayans with the balloons and the rainbows, it was hilarious. When he posted everybody else, it was hilarious. But now that Tiny is a casualty of war due to her husband, all of a sudden, oh, you going too far.
Well, what's crazy thing, though, with comedians, like you can push and push and push. Eventually, you will do something that makes people flip. So again, I don't think 50 cares. I don't think, he's not expecting people to flip flop because he's been in this game for 25, 30 years. But I think people have to understand that, like, you can only push so far until people are like, all right, my nigga, like, you just continuously do this over and over again. It was funny at first, but now it looks corny to us. That's just what is happening. I think that's a big part of it too.
And we say all that, right? We say all that. But our community been dragging Tiny through the mud for how long? For how many years? When every picture she online, that picture that he posted was our people dragging her through the mud.
I don't disagree.
That's where he got it from. So everybody acting like y'all want to protect Tiny and shit when y'all been on the internet going in on her since she had the face surgery. Y'all done forgot about everything that Tiny did throughout her whole career.
Didn't she have like a stroke or something like that?
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
think she had like a stroke or something that made her
like
face look
happened,
crazy.
though,
But
I don't think it's
people
about
have been
protecting.
clowning Tiny for decades.
But Tiny been getting killed for the longest. Like, everybody been taking shots at T.I. about his bitch and all type of shit. So
I don't even think it's about Tiny at this point.
No. It's just about picking a side and going against somebody that you feel like somebody need to go against. They say the same thing. Oh, you only go after black people. Are you doing this to white people? Like, shit like that. Like, nigga, he beef with who beef with him. Like,
yeah, I think again, it's overblown, but for conversation's sake, it's just after it's like Floyd Mayweather. Like, you see the nigga win so much, there's going to be people naturally that, want to take you down. I think he's expecting that. I don't think this will be the situation that does it. People are trying to make it that, but this shit gonna be done and over with next week unless niggas get in the street or 50 decide to respond.
50 ain't letting this go, bro.
Like,
trust me, he plotting something right now. He ain't letting this go. But y'all don't have to pick a side, bro. You really don't. You can think and you can analyze and enjoy from both parties. I ain't even gonna say both sides. I gotta stop watching that. I gotta stop watching that. Let's rap about it, girl. I've been watching Maine on Takes too much.
He know what he thinking. He trying to stop himself before he even say it.
I already know how they gonna take it. But you don't gotta pick a side. You don't know Tip and you don't know 50. 50 been petty. Y'all been not giving a fuck. Y'all just so happen to like Tiny and like Tip. And I seen a narrative that people say, oh, this is the evolution of hip hop. T.I. is showing the strength of family, and the family is destroying 50, who has nobody. And this is like, generational wealth.
You gotta blame Kendrick and Drake.
Yeah, like, what are you niggas talking about?
That's where this shit came
the fuck
from.
y'all talking about, man? If y'all don't knock it the fuck
off. You can't
off.
blame them.
Niggas, I'm trying to tell you, the internet changed, my nigga. From that point on, it's been detectives, deep divers, nigga. You got niggas going back to childhood. It's all type of shit going on.
But this how stupid people is, right? If it was really something, and regardless of that, as you being the king, you supposed to protect the family. You don't involve them in a war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So all that other stuff that they talking about, of course, this is not no war.
Yeah, but I get what
But
you're
if
saying.
something was ever to spill to the streets where these niggas have no street tack, no street nothing, they could pop all that gangster shit all they want. Them niggas have done nothing in the streets. So the smart decision would not be 50 can have some YNs from Queens,
from Atlanta.
I mean,
or
from,
Atlanta,
from Buckhead, nigga, from Bankhead,
or whatever. You drop a bag and them little niggas will get fucked over.
Symbolically too, though, right? Like, even though this is not a real war, symbolically you could say the same thing. Like, you're still you put both your sons out there. Daddy bringing up the third one, like I said, with the Jimi Hendrix guitar. You bringing up, you putting all your family out there to be searched into, looked into, people to pull things up, go find pictures, make them look a certain type of way. AI, you are putting them in harm's way by doing this. I understand that the sons are at an age where they're going to jump out, regardless. That's mom.
Yeah,
they're going to jump out.
Yeah.
You can't really stop them. They grown-ass men. He going to jump out. Of course, that's his wife. But again, it still puts everybody in harm's way. You don't know what's going to happen. They got little daughters, all type of shit. So
where was this energy 18 years ago when he dissed the nigga?
When he was in
why
his rapping bag.
Why was nobody saying, man, Tip need to respond? Y'all was clowning T.I. when he did the fucking Stop Crime commercial.
And they didn't
Crime
say, and you know what? They didn't say nothing when Busta Rhymes was trying to get one. And he
respectively declined.
Yeah, talking about the generation gap or some weird ass
like
shit.
you made up excuses for that. So it's like, that's why this is why all this information is why I said from the beginning, to me, this was a clout chase. And I don't give a fuck what people can say. Oh, Tip, T.I. make good music. I can't take that from him. That song he dropped is a hot song, but he didn't need to do this with promotion-wise, but I understand why he's doing it. His whole family is catching feedback from it now. But if a nigga want to decide to press a button on y'all today, it is what it is.
You see, he got niggas following Jim Jones everywhere. It's like he can for sure put some CIA kind of niggas in the street on you.
You know what else I seen? They said 50 has supported T.I.'s son career more than T.I. ever did. 50, them dissing 50 alone put them in the limelight more than T.I. ever did their entire career.
That's not true. Because they had a whole show. King been like popping.
His music career?
Yeah, not his music career.
Nothing else
His
outside of
music
that was
career.
popping, nigga.
The niggas had nothing going on.
They've been in media though for a while, and
They've
Damani
been in media by
and them been
default.
doing their thing. Damani and I keep calling, I'm so sorry because he's not the Jimi Hendrix nigga. I don't know his name. The other son with the guitar. They've been doing their
idea.
thing
I think it's
musically.
Damani. I think it might be.
I didn't even know
Masai.
Cud had a third son.
They've been doing
I
their
knew
thing musically.
King and the other nigga.
The other one look. And so then they tried to bleed that nigga too. They said King looked like Pinky after the plastic surgery. I mean, whatever time, like I said, they cold, cuz. Like how he get the features.
The diss songs was hot.
Yeah, they was cold.
T.I. songs was hot. T.I. was spitting. I heard one verse over 2 different beats. Somebody put it over the Wankster beat. He went fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna cap. He went nuts. But the timing, it's album rollout.
Question: Can we even call you so tough shit? It's just one verse, right? Because you got Banks and you got Yayo on the song. So can you really say he even like? Would you even respond to that?
So what's different from saying fuck the big 3? It's just Big Me.
Yeah,
Yes, you have to because
That's
he
true.
responded to Luda. Luda didn't make no whole song dissing him.
Yeah,
Right.
because
When they went back and forth on
They
Stomp.
said he did the same shit he doing now with Lil Flip.
Lil Flip, same shit. Then he went out there. Lil Flip put him out, I heard. Went to Houston, got knocked out.
Nah,
He caught his fade.
I think T.I. got cracked.
That's the story. And this ain't me shitting on T.I. This is just the historical facts that was laid out.
One of his mans or something. T.I. went down there by
they
himself.
said Cud went to
yeah.
Houston to get down. They know Tip would get down. That's one thing I give him. He got off on Floyd Mayweather. So he ain't no mark by no means. I think if he ran into 50, he'd get off on 50.
okay, so people are talking about the Crime Stoppers thing. Like people were bringing up how Young Thug performed for the feds outside the courthouse and how maybe he did the Crime Stoppers video because I forget why they told him to do it. They said if you do the Crime Stoppers video, it'll cut.
So his ass get some time cut off that federal case that we still don't know how he got out of that. Of felon with priors, with all them machine guns and silencers, nigga. How the fuck you get off of that?
That's all 50 was saying
he
on that
said,
song.
"Ooh wee, yeah."
Spider Loke said he had some paperwork. Spider Loke said he had some court documents where Tip was in court saying a little too much.
What's the firebug shit? Because I'm seeing Damani call him a firebug. Then I'm seeing T.I. talk about he got paperwork on 50 burning up houses with babies in them. I don't know if y'all seen
Basically,
that.
what happened, 50 baby mama house that 50 bought got burned down.
Oh,
she was
so
trying
they-
to juice him for some more money. She was playing games with his son. She was having his son do all type of crazy shit, go at his dad. She moved her new nigga in, and then magically the house went poof, went up in smoke. So, electrical problems happen. Who
All the
knows?
time, huh?
All the time.
Nigga sent Tony Soprano over there.
I
That's
just saw a
crazy.
stat. They said squirrels are responsible for 20% of electrical fires and outages. So
Chewing on
maybe
wires, yeah.
chewing on the wire. Who knows?
Could be, yeah.
You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? But yeah, man, like I said, it's all entertainment. So just be entertained. Y'all get too emotionally involved with these motherfuckers.
Right. Too emotionally involved to where they want to debate and fight you over it. And ain't nothing wrong with the debating, but y'all be ready to jump through the damn comments.
Man, I'm rocking with 50. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all can say, oh, y'all niggas had the G-Unit tank tops and the sneakers. I didn't actually. But I did.
I for sure had the shoes. We didn't have the tank tops because I didn't know where to get them from. And I probably was too small anyway, but I would have had them for sure.
I didn't,
Don't act
but-
like G-Unit wasn't the hottest thing when they hit the streets, nigga.
That's the crazy nigga. Go listen to Power of $1. I was listening to that shit the other day. That is another classic album, and that's before Get Rich or Die Trying. That's before he got shot. Go run that album back.
And
I promise you.
I seen somebody low key. I seen that dude. He was playing the DJ. He said just drop the track list. He dropped about 6 tracks a piece, and 50 was kind of smoking Tip.
I seen
I ain't lying.
that.
You know, you seen that video
I
that
seen
somebody
Academics
posted?
said-
Somebody was doing it. I'm like, yeah. First, I was thinking in my head because when I hear a song like 24s, I'm like, oh, that'd be a good song. And then when I heard him play Mini Man or What Up Gangsta, like I hear him rap, I'm like, oh yeah, nah, this ain't
That's
Ain't
what
gonna
I was
cut
asking
it.
when we had the first debate. I said, well, how many unbeatables does T.I. have? Because 50 got a list of unbeatables that when this song come on, it ain't no beating it. I don't know if T.I. got any.
No, I'm saying it, but it's different when you play the music.
When you hear it.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying, like, because you can hear two songs and be like, oh, that's a banger. But then you hear this, and then you hear the person, the way they rap or whatever else, it sounds a little different. So
You're not wrong, because I listened to T.I.'s disses and then I played that You So Tough right after. I'm like, damn, like, this is low-key a bop even. Like, it's got the chorus, the hook. Like, he low-key made a hit and he dissed you, which those ones,
Right.
like, what T.I. did, it was good, but you got a point. Like, you play that and then you go play that and it's like.
And you got to think, that
It's
was a
a little tough.
throwaway. That wasn't
Yeah, it's a
heavily
little tough.
promoted like that. Like, we didn't really even pay attention to 50 dissing T.I. back then. People just now hearing the track now.
right.
I got the.
And then it was funny. They always want to bring up Jada. Like Jadakiss has nothing to do with this one-on-one mischief. Like I see somebody in the comments talking about you still need to respond to Jadakiss. Like nigga, he been responding to kids. He just lost, nigga.
They got What Up Gangsta versus Bring 'Em Out. I think Bring 'Em Out wins that. In the Club versus
know.
Rubber.
Nah,
man.
What Up Gangsta got that, bro. Ain't no song he got beating What Up Gangsta.
In the Club versus Rubber Band, man.
In the club,
In the
smoking
Club.
that.
PIMP versus whatever you like.
I
PIMP.
go whatever
I
you
think I
like.
go whatever you like. 21 Questions, Live Your Life. 21
Put on
questions.
question smoking it.
Candy Shop, Why You Wanna for me.
I don't remember why you won.
Can't take you to the candy shop. I'm not fucking with it.
It didn't age
Why
well
you
for
want to
me.
go and do
Candy
that?
Shop was a
Girl,
banger
that
though
shit.
when it dropped, so I don't know.
Just a little bit. You Don't Know Me.
I go, you don't know me.
Yeah. Disco Inferno, Big Things Popping.
Big things popping.
Yeah. Hate It or Love It, Dope Boys.
Hate it or love it.
Wanksta, Top Back.
Wanksta.
You Not Like Me, Dead and Gone. I think I got You Not
You
Like
not
Me.
like me.
Heat, About the Money. I got
Heat.
Heat. Window Shopper, 24s. I got Window Shopper.
Window shopper.
Hustler's Ambition, ASAP. I think I got ASAP for me.
Damn, Hustler's Ambition versus ASAP.
I got
ASAP.
A$AP too.
ASAP. Yeah, I got ASAP.
Poor Lil Rich, What's Up versus What's Up.
Whoever picking this track listing, y'all picking bunk.
Yeah,
y'all
they don't
picking
know what
trash
they doing.
shit.
But Poor Lil
Let me
Rich-
pick the 50 track list,
But-
and it's gonna be a clean sweep.
But Poor Lil Rich is a banger though.
But that's not a song to throw in the
I
verses.
know that ain't.
Yeah. We Up versus What's Happening.
See, they picking bullshit. Where the patiently waiting at?
They got They got I'm the Man versus I'm Illy. If I Can't versus Ain't I.
If I can't, is smoking them. Where's Life on the Line? Like, it's too many
Yeah, they don't
tracks
got
that he
on
got.
there.
If I can't, man, that's smoking it. But Ain't I was a banger though.
Many Man versus Ball.
Many
Many Man
Man.
beating anything.
Anything.
I Get Money versus Swagger Like Us.
Damn.
That's tough.
It
Going
depends on the
corner
environment.
guy. Yeah, 'cause
Swagger
that's a
Like
crazy
Us.
beat.
Because Swagger Like Us ain't his song, though.
It's not.
That's a
really.
compilation song versus I Get Money is 50 song.
Yeah.
And it was a banger when it dropped.
Yeah, I just think a lot
Swagger
of
Like
that,
Us a little bit
But
newer.
like I
too.
said, reading the things and playing the songs is a whole different level. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, cause you can remember how you remember it in your head, but when you the same way Jadakiss and them did when
Nah, you right,
niggas
sure.
didn't think them niggas was rapping like that until you found out them niggas was real rappers, nigga. Like that was one of the coldest things to this day though. That verses.
Nah, you're not wrong.
So what y'all think about Mayweather coming out of retirement?
Man,
Mayweather coming back to fight Pacquiao and Tyson, apparently. So is it trouble in paradise? Is he blowing through the money? Why the fuck is he coming back doing the exhibition match? Because I don't think these gonna go on his professional record. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So Pacquiao, so him and Tyson's exhibition, he's coming out of retirement, and his first fight will be with Pacquiao. So that's going to count on his professional record.
So the Pacquiao one gonna count.
That's going to count. That's when y'all first did it, it was already way past the time y'all should have did it. Let's talk about that. Y'all did that shit 5-6 years too late. Now y'all finna do another one. It's gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna get a lot of views, but I don't know how entertaining that will be because they old. Mayweather and Tyson.
That's
we already
gonna be
we
nasty.
know they not gonna really fight each other. They might, because I don't know if Tyson will have the same kind of which is crazy, but I don't know if he'll kind of have the same kind of control for him he had for Jake Paul. Because I don't know if y'all remember them comments he made about Mayweather long ago. Like, he's a little nigga, he not a real fighter. He got bodyguards around him and this and that. I don't know if niggas remember all that shit
Nah,
he
I
was
remember
talking.
Tyson.
You remember the
was doing
story 50 told
He might knock
when
him
he
out.
said Tyson took him outside and 50 thought he was finna have to fight Tyson because Tyson was so mad because Mayweather was in the building. This when 50 and Mayweather was cool. And he said, Tyson looked him in the eye and said, "Man, I hate that nigga."
Yeah.
He like, huh? He said, man, I hate that nigga. He was talking about Mayweather. He said, 50 like, nigga, I ain't never. That was one time I was spooked, nigga. I thought I was finna have to hook off on Tyson. Then he got that much hate for Mayweather. So I don't know, cuz.
Like unless for a bag, can he
unless
control
they
himself?
passed it up behind the scenes, Tyson might try to go for the knockout.
He gonna still go for the knockout for sure, but it's all entertainment to me. That's all it is. We saying it's past this time. People still gonna watch. We gonna watch.
We gonna watch.
watch for sure. Yeah, for
We
sure.
gotta
We
watch.
gonna
We
watch.
gotta come talk about this shit.
So yeah, we gonna watch regardless. Though it's just gonna be one of those nights where it's something to do.
Something to
Mayweather
do.
back in the ring. Is he gonna win? Is he gonna lose? That's all people gonna want to see. So
That
shout out to
Pacquiao
them.
fight
Shout out
is
to
nasty.
them. But this how trash the sport is right now.
True.
Like you got niggas coming out 50-something years old ready to box still. Like I can still do it. These young niggas is weak. That's how they looking at it. So I just hate to see the sport go down this way.
It's ugly, bro. It is crazy.
Like I didn't even know.
popularity
Like I
of the-
didn't even know what was that a couple weeks ago. Clarissa had a fight.
Yeah, Clarissa Shields. And,
Shit, didn't
yeah.
even know she was squabbing.
and that fight was, I watched it. It was whatever.
She
It
beat the
was-
shit out that girl.
She beat her
didn't
up, but it was just like them niggas. They was just
like a brawl.
toe to toe, just
No
throwing.
skill,
Yeah. Like, so I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, so what's going on in LA? All my LA natives. Third base is closed down due to roach infestation. And then the Roof Chris and Marina Del Rey has closed down due to vermin infestation. So we got a lot of popular high-end spots closing down due to infestations. And I seen Wale, he came out here and he was pissed off. He said, man, Beverly Hills is a scam. The food is mid and everybody racist, including their pets.
It's a fact, man. I just went to I just took my girl to some shit called Cipriani's. It's like a jazz and some type of restaurant. Little ass tables, nigga, expensive as shit. You can't find nowhere to park. Niggas is looking at you like you're not supposed to be over there. It's like it's really not cool, and it's really not nothing to do for real over there. Like it's dead. So I don't even know why it still has the status it has. And on those restaurants, when we talking about LA in general, a lot of the shit over here is all hype, and you get in and it don't be hidden like that. That's most of the shit. You get in, you see the turf on the wall with the Christmas lights. Your meal gonna be $40. It's gonna be nasty. That's just LA at this point.
I told y'all niggas a long time ago, all this shit be overrated. Most of these spots be overrated in my opinion. That's just what it is. And third base is crazy. The way they be acting for you to get up in there sometimes.
Yeah, I couldn't believe they was charging at the door. That food is mid as fuck. The
Food
drinks
mid.
is super overpriced.
The seats in there ain't even really like
No seating.
spacious unless you got a table, which is only like 2. So
Let's be honest. The only reason we went to third base was for the hoes. You know, there's
Nah,
gonna be
we-
bitches in there. That's it. And that was one of the only spots in LA where you knew you could go and blacks was gonna actually be there. And they catered to niggas.
or you actually had a stable environment too.
Any place where
For a moment.
any place where black people frequent, they try to shut it down in LA. There's a couple of spots they have done that
What's the
black DJs go.
What's the spot in where we went? The food place. Me, you, mommy, and the Cash and Zaley. Was that in the 40s? What
Oh,
was
you
the-
talking
the-
about Tev's Kitchen?
oh, I
Tab's
know,
Kitchen?
yeah.
Shout out to Tab's Kitchen. You go
They
to
trying
LA.
shut them down, wasn't they?
Nah, but what I'm saying
Nah,
is
they
you
was
go to,
outside.
You
They
go to
got a
LA, you gotta go to
restaurant in
spots like that to get fire food. Like LA got a lot of food spots to keep it G, but when you trying to go wine and dine in certain places or places like third base, it's Hollywood, dude. That's Hollywood. I don't even count that as LA.
Yeah, it's not necessarily
Like-
the real LA.
Beverly Hills for sure, trash. I went to Dante's thinking I was on some romantic shit. You on the rooftop, you see Bentleys, Ferraris, Porsches when you pull up in the valet. Super high end, like you said, they bring you appetizer, put 2 leaves and a tomato on there with some
Parsley.
parsley,
trash.
$80. You know what I'm saying? And food garbage. We left there and went to like Jack in the Box or something.
Exactly, yeah.
Something like, man, let me get 2 tacos.
You know it's bad. Nigga go right ass tacos.
Let me get 2 tacos and some curly fries.
This man, nigga, mad.
This
He
shit
some
bullshit.
And I don't mind spending money because that's, you pay for what you get. But if I'm going to pay, I need to be getting what I'm paying for. That'd be the biggest problem with them spots. It's like, I don't mind, blowing a bag on dinner or whatever. But when niggas do it and you getting a little ass steak and it tastes like shit, you feel me? Or you don't have certain things, it's like, it's not worth it.
Even my
Taco
money's
trucks.
worth at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taco trucks. Whenever I'm in LA, I'm going to the taco truck, period. So shout out to taco trucks, man.
This
'cause
nigga
them
sent me.
restaurants-
This nigga had me go to some bunk taco truck one day.
Nah, he did that shit on his own.
This nigga had me go
Dumbass
to the
nigga.
bunkers taco truck. He gonna say, "Hold on, cuz this ain't even the one." I done ordered my food. They done put 1,000 beans. I don't even eat beans like that. This nigga way across the street somewhere and just left.
Nah, this
I'm like,
nigga
this
bounced
nigga had you out of the middle of
This
nowhere,
bro,
yeah.
I'm looking at the GPS
I'm
trying to make
following
sure
this
this the
nigga.
one.
He talking about this the one right here. I'm like, this it? So I ordered first. He like, hold on. This ain't even it,
After
girl.
you ordered already,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
this nigga crazy. Yeah. This the firest one. This it right here. But I'm looking, you know how you stand in the intersection, there's one here, one there.
you like,
I'm just looking at he like, oh, hold on, that shit over there, girl. Like, I'm like, damn, this nigga.
This dumbass just bounced out of
2 in
order.
the morning.
I'm like, nigga, hold on. Let me make sure it's it. Cuz got tired of driving and just ordered. I'm like,
I sat in the parking lot parked, nigga.
Crazy.
He was standing there just looking crazy.
Now,
He
you
ended
gotta
up
be
walking
careful
across the
though,
street.
because some of them trucks will have you sick.
Yeah,
Some of them have you sick.
because you know some of them got different. Some might have asada, some might have everything, some might have just something
Pastor,
different.
whatever
So
it be, yeah.
then you got to be careful with some of these niggas that'll tell you that it's asada and it be swan.
Yeah, it'd be something
So,
else.
yeah,
And speaking of restaurants, we got Marathon Burger opening in Long Beach
shout out to the Marathon Burger.
tomorrow.
Yes,
We
sir.
will be down there tomorrow. Well, I'm gonna be down there for sure. So
outside.
you can find me down there if you want to pop up. You know what I'm saying? We'll be down there at Marathon Burger. What y'all think about Marathon opening in Long Beach? And I just seen he said he got another one opening in New York. And will the Long Beach location be better than the one in LA?
I know they just opened up one in like Canoga Park too. So he's expanding rapidly. I think it's cool. It's well deserved. I think the business model he has, I'm sure he's thought it out well, and that's the only reason why he's expanding is because it's time to get the brand out to more people. So I think it'll be successful, especially in New York, because he even said himself in that interview, when Nipsey first came out, New York was rocking with him, and they have a history of rocking with some of the West Coast artists, at least in my generation when they first came out. Him, Dom Kennedy, others. So it's only right to put a Marathon Burger in New York because of the ties they have to it. So I think it's cool.
Nipsey is real prominent in New York. As we've seen over time in his career, he's been very vocal about that. And then when we see people like Jay come out and spend all that type of money, you think they're not going to support that down there in Times Square? So shout out to them, man. I'm glad to see that they brand is growing and they keeping it a success. It's starting to become a staple. I believe they're going to reach a point to where Marathon really is that staple for black brands. Not saying like that, but to reach a height of the Polos and the everybody else.
I get what you're
someday,
saying.
You know what
You
I'm
could take
saying?
that business
Future-wise.
model and be like, okay.
Marathon Burger fuck around and be the next In and Out.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. So
And they stay open late too, huh? I think.
Yeah,
Right?
and I just got a question though. Was Lauren London at the last grand opening? Or do you think she'll be at this grand opening? Because she's been real quiet on social media as a lady. I haven't seen her at all. I haven't heard nothing from her at all. I would think this is something she would want to promote and get behind and get as many eyes on it as possible.
do you
She
think
probably
she
wants
wanna
to pop
promote-
out, but I think it would be too much hysteria if she popped out.
But she was at the first one.
Was she? Okay, I
Well,
didn't
that's
know.
why I'm asking.
It might
'Cause
be
I
too
didn't go
much
to the
going
first
on.
one.
Like, if she does, too much people trying to talk to her and all of that, and she probably don't, don't want to deal with all. That's probably a lot to deal with,
Or she probably just raising them kids.
That too, yeah. It's like I got other shit going on. This is Black Sam is handling this, and I'm doing my girl thing, my woman thing.
Not saying it's her responsibility, but I would just think anything attached to Nipsey's name, she would want to put the spotlight on it, because he's living through Black Sam right now. They damn near like twins, mannerisms, voice, everything. Same
I haven't
deal.
really seen her page. I don't know. I know the last time I was really like looking at her page, she was promoting the marathon and everything else. So
Because it's crazy to drive by that Crenshaw Square over there where all the store was and see everything closed up. Drive by the Marathon clothing store and see it closed up. It's just like, damn, cuz LA just losing all around, man.
Yeah, I just think because now they got that Nip Foundation thing like sign posted up over there, so hopefully they really end up doing something with that. But they say they finna open it up and it's supposed to be like a center for kids, how Nip had when he was a kid and went to Watts for the music and stuff like that. So
That'd be
hopefully
dope.
Yeah, I saw
they
that.
really do push that. But it's still gonna be hard for a lot of kids if you ain't from 60s over there.
yeah, you can't
Like,
just pull it
that-
up and do whatever you want. Yeah,
You
it's not
can,
happening.
but them
You
kids,
getting banged on.
you gonna take a risk, and especially at the kids at that age, they might try to, you know what I mean?
Nigga, they might not care.
No, I'm saying they might try to keep security and stuff, but
Oh.
kids at that age, you really don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Those are the ages when you're doing the most
right here.
trooping.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't have to. That's what's gonna have to happen. But shout out to Black Sam too, because the city really tried, I feel like, to get them out of that center. And even though they somewhat succeeded, they turned around and opened up 4 or 5 burger joints across California and now to the East Coast. So it's like what can't they do? And that's a big testament of how to pivot and keep the brand alive even when the main person goes away. That is not something that people are usually able to do. Most people, when there's that person who was that guy and he goes away, maybe 6 months, a year, one generation if they're lucky, and it's gone. I think Black Sam was a blessing to Nipsey because he's going to be able to carry this out for the rest of his life and beyond that. So that's cool to me.
Nah, you right. That's great because how close they was as brothers. He knew he probably knew his vision more than anybody else did, or one of the ones, because he was so involved with everything else in the background. So he's basically all Nip's wishes or maybe conversations that they had. He's still making that come to fruition. So
and it's good to see him being more vocal. I seen him going on a little podcast run, a media run, whereas before he wasn't talking to no media at all. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say he's over his brother being gone, but maybe he's accepting it a little more and starting to realize, you know what? I can bring more of his visions to life if I put myself out there more rather than doing things behind the scenes like he was.
He probably
You
too.
can't do it behind the scenes no more because Nip gone. It's like Nip was the face, and it's like I don't really gotta speak or do nothing else. They don't need to know how I'm working back here as long as I'm making sure the chicken's straight. Other than that, now it's like, well, we want to know what did Nipsey have, everything. Now we got to go through you, or you the one who's taking over everything. So that's the only way I see it. I don't think he even wants to play the front. He just knows I have to play the front to keep his stuff going forward.
But you know what this is prime example of? And not to take it back to the FBA stuff, but I am. This is prime example of what I was talking about aligning with the ones that's like-minded, because Nipsey and Black Sam are not
Black Americans.
Mm-hmm. They're not foundational Black Americans. They from Africa for real. They pops and people, they first generation out here. They went back out there as kids. Black Sam is very vocal of talking about his lineage back in Africa. Nipsey is very vocal about the trip he took and how that changed his entire life. He was on an entire different trajectory prior to going to Africa, and that woke his game up and turned him into the Nipsey that we all grew to love, that you loved in his music, him dropping his game, him being for his people. That all came from that trip. So with this ideology that we getting hate for of, man, why y'all want to align with these Africans? Fuck, Nipsey African. All you niggas love Nip.
And there's multiple
and
people.
All you niggas love Black Sam. Them niggas is Africans.
Do they count them if they're born in Los Angeles?
Yes, because they're not foundational Black.
Oh, so the lineage thing.
It's the lineage thing. So it makes no zero sense.
Makes no sense. Yeah.
And there's multiple people that have lineage that is outside of America that you probably don't even know because you've grown up watching those people and seeing them around Black people and help Black people. So it's like, again, that's where it is bullshit, because just because you're from America or you're not doesn't mean you can't be under one black flag.
Because I would align with Nipsey and Black Sam before a lot of these weird ass niggas. A lot of these niggas. I would go with business plans and troop with them niggas before a lot of these niggas because of the like mind. That is prime example of what I was talking about. But y'all won't view them as the Africans you see on Twitter saying F Black Americans, if that's even them and not a troll account. Y'all view them as foundational Black Americans, low key. Y'all forget they African. What are they from? Eritrean or something like that.
No, they
Until they tell y'all or they remind y'all. But for the most part, when you see Nip, you just see a nigga, bro. When you see Black Sam, he more closer to that to me than Nip. It's like, damn, cuz you African? What the fuck?
He got the distinct look like his pops.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of that out here in LA.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of Belizeans, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of niggas that was influential that technically is from over there but was born here, but their parents is first generation.
And there be a
here.
lot of them niggas arguing with you about that and don't even know their own damn lineage.
Exactly. A lot of y'all gonna do y'all lineage and figure out, nigga, you from over there.
Goofy ass. Start offing themselves. Yeah, I'm from the Congo.
Bro, it's getting disgusting. I seen somebody bragging about having European lineage in their bloodline through the slave trade. I'm like, oh yeah, this over with. CIA won. CIA won. Like, I'm gonna do a live too because I seen that topic was in the Epstein files. I don't know if y'all seen, don't ask me for the document number. I don't got it at the top of my head, but the connection from Black Americans to Africa was in the Epstein files where they've been talking about it for years, saying that is a threat. and how to keep them divided. So go do your research on that. But yeah, what else is going on out here, man? It's a lot going on. Oh, we got to talk about this. California natives. Gavin Newsom is on one of the worst press runs I ever seen, trying to appease to the black people, trying to get the black vote. First of all, he makes a speech and says, I'm not trying to impress y'all. I'm trying to show y'all I'm just like y'all.
I'm a 920
SAT. And I can't read. You never seen me read a script. So what he just said was, I'm like y'all because I'm dumb as hell and I can't read. Because he think you dumb with low SAT test scores and black people can't read. On the flip side, you can pull up footage of him in front of 2 white reporters and him talking about reading a multiple 100-page book in an hour and a half. Like 360 pages or something like what you was reading like Cat Williams, nigga?
That's what politicians do though. They're chameleons. They get into whatever room they get into, and that's why they're there, is because they're able to then melt into that room and take some things, or I know something you might like or whatever it is, and then that's how I kind of base my conversation off of, or my pitch off of, is what I think I'm going to be able to sell to you or what resonates with you. So, and because of the internet, we're able to see the differences in that and how they are chameleons compared to back then. You might be getting sold more lies. So now y'all seeing this shit, y'all got to wake the fuck up, because he said one thing in one room and another in another room. It's like, come on.
Yeah, it's the same thing like I always say, man. They say what they got to say just to get to the top. And once they're there, they don't give a fuck about nothing that they told you. They don't care really from moment to moment. Like you said, being chameleons, or would that be considered code switching for them? Because really, they just put it in your face. Like he said, they think you're an idiot. They think you this. You can't read. You're dumb as hell. Is he telling the truth though, or is he?
Hell no, he ain't telling the truth at all. Not at all. He's not telling the truth at all. I've been a great reader my entire life. Matter of fact, when the teacher said we need to read out loud, I was always one of the first to volunteer just to show that I can read. But this is prime example of what they view of black people. This is why I say we need to take a step back out of their game and build our own game. Y'all arguing over left and right, and this is how they think about y'all on both sides. They just use different wording and different tactics. Y'all know the left, it's the identity politics. Oh, I'm walking around with hot sauce in my bag. Bitch, you know goddamn well you don't eat no motherfucking hot sauce.
Bro, they did the same thing when that nigga was eating the Popeyes chicken or the KFC on the damn plane. Was it Popeyes?
Come on.
Then the other bitch told me, I eat hot sauce with collard greens or some shit like.
You had collard greens, hot sauce. Bitch, you just told us you was Indian a week ago. Then what they say? Oh, niggas like weed and saxophones. Hey, Bill, smoke weed, play the saxophone. Oh, he's the first black president, the greatest. Come on, bro. This is how they get niggas. Y'all forgot they just had dashikis on, sitting there.
Praying and shit. Yeah, that was wild. Come on, Nancy Pelosi.
Like, come on, bro. They just throwing this in your face. When are black people going to get serious?
Maybe I'm playing the game wrong. Maybe I need to start doing the same thing that they doing. Start throwing it in your face. But it's crazy.
We're addicted to sympathy, too, as a culture. And at what point, it's like when you're a kid, right? And your mom is helping you. And then at some point you're like, yo, I don't need all this help. Like, you can do what you do, because sometimes mothers can be overbearing. But at some point, Dave, you got to get them to look at you as somebody who can stand on their own, or you have to question, why are you giving me that much sympathy? You get what I'm saying? And now if you take that and use it as an analogy to look at black Americans or black people in the U.S. and the Democrats, right? That's pretty much what they're doing to us, is they continue to feed us sympathy, but it's really disguised as like looking down on us. Because, oh, you can't read, you're so troubled. You guys, I don't know if y'all seen the video of the person in New York talking about we couldn't read or write. I forget what politician that was a couple years ago, but we look at it and think they're trying to sympathize with us when we should be more offended, as in, to why are you looking at us that way in the first place? Like, you're from upper New York or upper East New York, wherever you are, you went to a private school, you really don't have any realistic viewpoint of what black Americans go through every single day. Yet you sit here in my face and throw out some problems that we have, when, if from our point of view, like you said, we know niggas that can read good. It's all these over dramatizations of who we are as people, and we take it as sympathy instead of being offended by it and be like, I don't want your help. Fuck your help, because it's not genuine.
We allow them to paint pictures of us in the media to define who we are all the time. We allow them to say certain things. We allow them to project. We allow them to, these niggas play certain roles so the image can be presented in front of our people. So this is the stuff that we get. Now, this is nostalgia for real, because they still try to keep the same mindset of when we couldn't read and write, or when they didn't allow us to get certain books, or they didn't allow or put all the information you want to hide and put it in the book. And majority of the people don't read, but that don't mean we can't read. You know, a lot of us can read just as the same level.
It's just you have to start us as a people. We have to start questioning. Like it's almost like they're dehumanizing us in a way. When they speak, you have to read between the lines. It's like, would you go and talk to other people that way that were even in the same situation as financially? You think they go to the trailer parks and talk to them that way, or certain areas? It's specifically us because of the way they view us. It's just that.
And this is why people be adamant on eliminating government programs, because what y'all don't see is the government wants to keep you sucking on the government's tit, because when you rely on the government, they now control you. Imagine you being a full-blown adult with your own kid and family, but all of your finances and resources still come from your parents. So your parents still control your livelihood, and that's what the government is doing. No, we don't need no motherfucking handouts. We can get out here and work for ourselves and make a living for ourselves. What needs to happen is the system needs to be corrected. Because if they would correct the system, you could make an honest living and have a good life. The problem is the system is designed for you not to be able to do that. So now you think, well, why go out there and get an honest job when I can't even afford my motherfucking rent, when I could just live on Section 8 forever and pass that down to my kids and they pass that down to their kids? What type of fucking life is that? You think you getting over on the system? They're getting over on you. You're now eliminated. You're not a threat. You're not independent. You don't have no skill, no resources. You're not going to get no higher than Section 8. And you teaching your kids that. That is the fucking trap. That's why people be like, man, get rid of these motherfucking systems. Fix the cost of living. That's just what you need to do. Let's get rid of these motherfucking taxes that y'all stealing. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's not going to the roads and the schools. And man, shut the fuck up.
What's the saying? You feed a man a fish, he eats for a day. You teach him how to fish, he eats forever. And so that's what they don't want to do. They can feed us that fish for a day, and that's what they're going to continue to do day by day to keep us in the same situation that we are. And again, we don't want a handout. Well, I think a lot of us have been brainwashed into thinking that's what we want. We want opportunity. We want a road where we can pave our own way without the interference of others. That's what we want. And until we can sit there as two independent parties and say, hey, this is what we want, how can we compromise as two individual entities, it will never work. You get what I'm saying? Because again, they don't want us to be individual. They don't want us to pay their own way. They don't want us to have our own infrastructure. So here's $500 a month. Because I can put this on a calculator and I know that I'm never going to run out of this money. We print it anyway. So they already know what they're giving you. They know what you're coming for. It's like you said, it's easy to track your movements and what you're going to do next compared to if we say, hey, here's your area. We're going to give you guys $500 million. You do what you do with it. Elect the president, whatever it is, you do what you do with it. They can't control that, contain it, or predict where it's going to go. And so that's the reason for why they do what they do, because they want to be able to predict the future.
Right.
It's just, even at this point, and these are the things that, like I say, I feel like we talk to our face turn blue for the most part. It's like people just got to stop having so much grace so easily. Like things got to be earned, especially when it comes to some of these other races who they spent their whole lives, generation after generation, after trying to destroy our people, and we so quick to be forgiving, we so quick to be trusting. Nigga don't make them earn none of that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to earn a spot with them. Like it goes just back to what bro was saying. We got to build on our own. The black dollar is the most spent dollar. Not saved, not nothing else. Niggas be like, oh, the black, we got money. No, nigga, we spend the most money like dummies. That's it. Other than that, we ain't owning no stocks. We ain't got no our hands in nothing. Like bro always talk about, we ain't got no oil. We ain't got nothing really constructive that can get us to a certain point. Niggas got to be ready to spend with each other. Niggas got to, or if niggas ain't gonna have the same, I should say the same grace for each other versus that you have for these other people that that's already trying to fuck you over anyway. Like they don't give a fuck about you when they see you for the most part.
I look at it like this.
Not everybody, but majority.
Like I look at it like this. You don't need a handout. You shouldn't even want a handout. What you should want is equal access and opportunity. Not not an equal outcome. There is no guaranteed outcomes. Your outcome should be on
What you make it.
you make it. See, that's what people want. Most people want a guaranteed outcome. No, nigga. If I'm LeBron James, I'm a motherfucking.
Give me the rock. I'm
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like-
and you the sixth player on the bench. Our outcome is not going to be the same because our output is not the same. You get out what you put in. So people don't have an equal opportunity of access at all, or even an equal chance to compete at all. That's where you're seeing the disarray and the disadvantages coming in at. Eliminate that, and then, hey, however skilled you are, however much work you put in, that's what you get in on the backside. That's what they need to fix.
And even the increase of opportunities that there's been, we have decreased our ability to even pursue those because we've become slaves, and we've been slaves for a while to our temptations and desires. So the drinking, the drugs, the partying, the spending, the stupid money, the certain debt we get in, et cetera, all these things that we are slaves to make ourselves look a certain way to other people that know exactly what we're doing. And so you might think you look away, but you actually look a different way to those people. So you're trying to impress people that don't really care. And because of that, we've became slaves and stuck in a certain system that we're in at this moment in time. To me, that's how I feel, and that's why I feel like it's hard to get out.
Because these are conditions, though. They still got a grip. Like the shackles are still there mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like mental diseases to a point. Like you said, the overindulging, the overeating, the small things that you think that are not necessarily affecting your daily life. Like we have that. A lot of procrastination. A lot of, if you get an opportunity, a nigga can give you an opportunity, and then the nigga might fuck off his opportunity because now you either ain't working hard enough or you try to snake the person. We see time and time again stories are coming out of people fucking people over that done gave them chances. And then now you done fucked it up for the rest of the niggas. Now nobody else want to give you a chance, or I'm gonna be more on edge. I just seen the black dude come out talking about, man, I bring the Hispanics to come do they show up on time early, they get the job done, they'll stay late if needed to be. Like niggas got excuses of why they can't make it or this and that. So I think it's the mental condition that's overall our biggest the biggest plague, because
I think
a
he
lot
was
of people
goofy,
don't have
though.
the control, huh?
I think he was a goofy though, because
seen that video?
It's lazy people every race, bro. I work with Hispanics, bro.
Oh,
they
don't do
just
shit.
lazy. Come on, bro. A
Nah.
lot of them be, and this ain't even me shitting on them. Some of them be even lazier because the stereotype is they work extra hard, and whoever the boss on the job site is looking at everybody else that's not them. But I want to know, to the people who pledge to any political party, y'all say it's real, you say your vote count. At what point do y'all sit back and the light bulb go off in your head? Hey, we never talk to these people. When they address us and they address the nation, it's always through a third party that also works for them. They go to a reporter or somebody that they set up to interview. They don't go around school to school, or not even just school to school. They pull up to your local courthouse or wherever you designate for them to speak to the people in that area, like Charlie Kirk was doing. And I'm not even siding with Charlie Kirk, but at least he went out and talked to the people and debated with the people.
Yeah.
Why these politicians don't do that? Why can't you go straight from person to person you voted for and ask direct questions? Because a lot of the bullshit that they promised, that's how y'all keep voting them in, based on promises. Nothing they actually did, everything that they promised, and they break them every time, and y'all keep doing the same
In
thing,
reality,
repeating the same cycle. At what point do y'all actually want to talk to these people and hold their feet to the flames? Look at California.
No, because they're going to say we're going to go vote, and they're going to give you what you can vote for. You can't even pick what you want to necessarily just go vote for. Like, we need this. We agree in the city that this is going on, and we all need this. Yeah, you can get certain things changed, but for the most part, they're giving you on a bigger scale what you're going to vote for, who you're going to vote for. It's damn near equivalent to somebody getting on their phone and talking and uploading it, and all you can do is leave comments and they never respond to you.
Exactly.
You feel like you a part of something, though, based off of what they said, though. That's basically what you're doing.
That's a fact.
That's it. Like, and then if you got a couple questions in the front, they already got the placeholders who asked you the
reporters
questions.
right there.
Yeah, they already got the
Todd from
Hey,
CNN.
who
go
else got
ahead.
a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make sure to remember the red shirt, the blue, the black. Sir, you're not even getting picked. Like, they already got the people they already know asking the questions, nigga. Like, that's how cold they got the script. Like, this shit is to a
It's
T.
like, I don't understand, because California, greatest state in the world. I don't care what you say. Greatest state in the world, bro. It is the middle of winter, and it was 91 degrees. 91 degrees. It was summer weather in winter, bro.
In Cali, you might as well not even give it a season because you just got to go off the day.
Yeah,
For sure, day by day.
Wake up in the morning, it's cold.
It was summertime yesterday, nigga. It might be winter tomorrow.
But the reason I'm saying this is the greatest state in the world is a failed state due to the politicians running this shit in the ground. Housing, we got some of the highest housing, most unaffordable housing in the nation. Long Beach, California, and Los Angeles, California are the two most difficult places in the state, in the nation to buy a home. That's insane. Talking about the job markets. It's more unemployed than unemployed people than available jobs. So people are having to literally drive 3 motherfucking cities and counties over just to be able to afford a home, but then they got to drive 3 counties back to be able to have a job that could pay for it. So it's all effed up. The traffic is some of the worst in the nation. We got some of the worst homeless problems in the nation. We have the most people fleeing, I want to say, in the nation. Yeah. And then when you talk to Gavin Newsom, he wants to talk about stocks and shit that don't matter to you and don't even relate to you.
Karen Bass running around. Bullshit.
Karen Bass running around saying anything. It's like every time you try to hold these people feet to the flames, they talk about what's going good for them and the Fortune 500 companies. So that should let you know they don't work for you. Your life, you're struggling. I guarantee you. Y'all can play tough for the internet, play rich. Them days is over with. We all go to the grocery store every week. We all going to fill up every week at the gas station. We know the prices and we know what people are making. People are struggling. And their answer is, the economy's doing great because the corporation's making money. So who you think they working for? But y'all still blindly pledging to them like, bro, this shit is crazy. Yeah. I don't understand. Like I seen an interview of Kendrick. Shout out to K-Dot too. Oh yeah. This was like 2011.
And that's
they asked him about voting.
And that's how I feel. Like that old interview he had.
Yeah, they asked him about voting. He said, man, I don't vote, man. What the fuck wrong with y'all? We know damn well if the president don't make the shots, what make you think you make the shots? President answer to somebody. Like, come on, bro. And I think he toned that down a lot.
He had to. He had to. You know, he had to.
Because you don't really hear that too much.
He was hot. That high power shit, he was very high power early on, but yeah, and he still is. I'm not saying he's not or he's on no weird shit because I think he still is very great at giving the messages, but they were very direct early on. Like he just said whatever.
He was made more vocal.
Way more, yeah.
Like all that political bag, you don't hear that at all unless it's coded and encrypted. He was very direct. I'm like, damn, I never heard this from Kendrick.
But even in that, he wasn't necessarily political. He was just more like, I just don't fuck with that
This
shit.
is my views on it. And you know, this is just my views on something political.
So this could stop you from even asking me no more. Once you do that,
pretty much. Yeah, don't ask me shit.
When you vocalize your political views, you end up like Jim Carrey. You end up allegedly unalive and cloned. I know y'all all seen that Jim Carrey clone running around.
Somebody said we need to make that Jim Carrey do the mask face, and if he can't, that's not Jim Carrey.
Who the fuck is that? That is not Jim Carrey. That looked like Jim Carrey with the mask on. You know, put the mask on, his head blow up. That's what he looked like walking around on that red carpet.
Shit is getting spooky.
His mannerisms, my speech, I was nervous. Like, nigga, that ain't Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I got a lot
Jim Carrey animated, he moving, he loud. He making body move like that's not Jim Carrey, gang. His eye color changed, his forehead different.
Body move.
Like, come on, man, go watch In Living Color, nigga. Jim Carrey doing all this shit.
Jim Carrey has been a lot different on the red carpet for a long time now, but that definitely wasn't him. I don't care what they did. Yeah. That was just. But then it's like, okay, the world is a stage because they was already saying that Jim Carrey was playing Joe Biden at a point. Y'all remember that?
I saw that.
And then Jim Carrey had his own thing where he was coming out and he was basically saying, like, he was giving out, basically saying a lot of people play different characters and roles and stuff like that. He been exposing this shit on Saturday Night Live. Then they said, basically off the Truman Show, Jim Carrey said, once I say goodbye, I forgot what he said, goodbye, see y'all later, good night if I never see y'all again or something like that. They basically saying that's what's going on right now, that Jim Carrey is in the Truman Show. Or he's gone. He's no longer.
Yeah, because you know he said Jim Carrey is my favorite character to play. He said it was a character. He said, I'm not even Jim Carrey. Like you said, I play a different character. He named like 3 different names, and I did hear the Joe Biden one too as well. But it's crazy because if you look in the Epstein files, they said Joe Biden got executed and they've been having actors play him with a mask on. He been tall, he been short, he been having different ears, different.
That's
go
also
look it
why
up.
they don't let him.
Bro had literally mask. You can see the mask peeling and all of that. But this is crazy. They clone Tyrone.
Yeah, now the facts, they clone Tyrone. But then you see other rappers. Dude came out, remember he said the nigga brought out a whole Gucci suit. Said he said he had to play Gucci. Told him to put this on. Like, nigga talking about, you serious? So it's a lot of things been going on in Hollywood. They call it Hollywood for a reason, bro.
Yeah. So apparently,
imagine nigga walking you in the dressing room. They like, yeah,
you Gucci today.
you gotta act the fool today or some shit like that's crazy. But then like, what if Jim Carrey playing somebody else right now? They got somebody else trying to play him just because or he's really gone. And I hate to say this, I don't even like speaking that. Jim Carrey is really gone. They swapped him out for somebody else, and they like, these niggas is gonna accept it anyway.
Regardless,
no matter if it's a prototype, no matter what, if he has a little connection to Jim Carrey, that's gonna be like, oh, he aged. He got Botox. And let me tell you, for anything, man, the Jim Carrey that we knew wouldn't even be going to get no Botox because on some other shit, he gonna be like, well, you don't love yourself enough. Yeah. He gonna tell you some deep, crazy shit, and then he not getting no Botox.
Because Jim Carrey was tapped in.
He like looking weird. But it's like what you said. They know we're never going to really get up on these people in person for real, right? Like, or be able to really sit down and have a 2-3 hour conversation with them or hang out with them. So it's like, you're only going to see me jumping off the jet, right? Or jumping out the Sprinter or behind on the red carpet. You're not going to, regular humans are not going to really see me. So if I am
not
a
even
clone,
seeing him, even if he on TV, they're gonna accept the new one they give you.
Right.
Like, niggas is gonna look at it. All they gonna say is, "Damn, man, you remember how Jim Carrey used to be?"
They're gonna start making up excuses.
Remember, yeah, exactly. It's gonna be everything, but like, they don't care. Look at Selena Gomez. She do not look like that. That's not her, bro.
That ain't her.
Zac Efron too. They said he broke his jaw. He had jaw surgery for something happened, I forget, but he looked completely different too.
Y'all thought old boy was playing when he said half the NBA is Mach 5 robots, and then you remember Kevin Hart told the story of Steph Curry had the wires coming out of his motherfucking armpits. Y'all thought that shit was a joke. Y'all notice Kevin Hart ain't never been the same since he revealed that too, right? He been a little different as well.
I mean, of
Kevin Hart a martyr.
Of course, he gonna be different though. He was head first at them Diddy parties.
Nigga was jumping out of cakes and
Had
shit.
Shaq bending him over the motherfucking police car.
That's crazy.
Take that. But nah, man, y'all got to look into this type of stuff, man. I know it sounds crazy, but they put everything in the movies. If y'all remember Chucky, Child's Play, you remember he had to what? Put his soul in somebody else's body. The first person he told the secret to, he could do a soul transfer. I day do we them Bella, give me the power I beg of you. We didn't even know what the fuck he was saying.
Right.
But
nigga was repeating this.
He do that seance and then he could soul swap. Come to find out, they got technology where they can soul swap.
But not,
and they say that's why certain families have been in power for decades because that's all they've been doing is soul swapping. And okay, this body die out, but they didn't already swapped it to another body. Now they talking about they could reverse aging. Like, you got to look into this shit. They talking about they can put your consciousness on a fucking computer chip.
Right.
And just plug you into one of them clone bodies and you back.
And that's the Matrix for real.
Go watch Altered Carbon.
Y'all gotta start unplugging to receive this type of information. You gotta unplug out the internet for a little bit, then you plug back in and you'll start to get everything. Or even just talk about it around your phone. Your phone will pick up on something quick. Next thing you know, you down some rabbit hole out of nowhere, don't even know how.
You said which movie?
Altered Carbon. It's a show on Netflix. The second season is actually with Anthony Mackie, which is funny. We talked about it. But the first season, I don't know his name.
Tupac, motherfucker.
But pretty much, it's a movie or a TV show where they have your consciousness and they put it into different skins and different bodies. So in this world, the rich people live in the sky, and like the poor regular people live on the ground. They bring back this dude who was like an Asian soldier, I guess, who was like against us, and he became a prisoner. They killed him, but they brought him back. Somebody brought him back to find out how they died, if that makes sense. So it's hard because his consciousness was transferred to a different body. He comes back to life to bring that guy back to life to then find out how he was killed. But in that thing, it's a whole bunch of skins, they call them, in these places, and they can plug you in, and now you got a new body.
And
I'm in the studio. I'm
y'all keep thinking Orlando Brown was crazy. when
might
he
have
been
on
telling, no, I'm saying they keep thinking Orlando Brown was crazy. He was telling people they was swapping a long time ago. Like Cub been telling people that, like, yeah, I know who that is, nigga. You got to pay attention to energy and the mannerisms and things like that. Like, nigga, I done been in, he said he done been in places with people and they done swap bodies. He like, I know who this is. Like,
You know who most recently came out and low-key confirmed that and people call crazy? You remember BJ Penn a little while ago was saying, hey, my wife ain't my wife and my mom ain't my mom. And everybody thought he was crazy because they were still alive. But what he was saying was these aren't the same people anymore. They done put somebody else in the body of his mom and his wife. But he could tell, like Orlando Brown said, nah, you get around them, you could tell it's them, but it's not them. Y'all keep thinking Orlando Brown crazy, bro.
But what's crazy is that, what do y'all do to Jim Carrey family? Like, he just walked back in the door, and I'm home, and was looking like that. And then he probably ain't acting the same or nothing. They know for sure. Somebody know. Ain't nobody came out. Them like, my baby been gone for 3 years.
They probably keep him, or they classify him as clinically insane, put him up somewhere or something. You know.
Well, go
But
look
the
up.
family has to, yeah.
Go look up Isaac Cappy interviews. Go look up those Isaac Cappy videos. Right? Isaac Cappy, they took him out the shit. I don't care what nobody say. Go look up the circumstances surrounding his death and all the information he was revealing. And he was saying Jim Carrey called him in a panic, telling him, hey, man, I think I'm finna get taken out this shit, basically. And Isaac Cappy was saying, listen, man, I can't save your life, but I can help save your soul. Because he was saying, you know, you get in this industry, you find out what's going on behind the scenes. All this Epstein file stuff, all this satanic worship and adrenochrome and drinking bloods and unaliving kids and things of that nature. And you either got to accept it and get the fame and the money, or you deny it and the door get closed. And a lot of people can't take it. So he did bring Jim Carrey's name up in that. And if you realize, around that same time, that's when Jim Carrey went on Saturday Night Live and Jimmy Kimmel act like he was trolling. And Jimmy, he like, bro, why you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about? You a part of this too, nigga.
Right.
Then he went to the award show. He gave that speech.
I remember that.
Had the whole crowd silent. He was airing their ass out. All of a sudden, boom, new Jim Carrey pop up. Go look this shit up, man. Roseanne been telling y'all for a long time. Go look up what a vril is. VRIL. They got movies about it. It's a little reptile worm that goes into your eye and it takes over your body. It's a host. Matter of fact, what's the movie with Usher Raymond? The Faculty. The Faculty was about vrils. Go watch The Faculty. It was an old movie.
He was in a movie
about Usher Raymond, right? The way to get him out was like to sniff coke or something like that. It got him out.
Wait,
so they
you
had
talking about Usher the singer?
Usher the singer was in the
Okay, yeah,
movie
I'm like-
called The Faculty. So the vril, the host, would go into I believe it went into the eye and would take over the body. So it was like the BJ Penn situation. They would come back to the group, but they would be acting a little different, right? And then the host would get another host, and they was taking over all the bodies. But I think they had coke in a pen, and the coke would dry up the vril and bring the person back. Long story short is, look up the Black Eye Club. Pause this video, go to Google, look up the Black Eye Club, and look up how many actors, celebrities, whatever you want to call it, randomly got a black eye. They say that's when the vril takes
Panda
over.
eye? The panda eye, that's something.
No,
else,
the
huh?
panda eye is when you get graped, and then the nerves, the damage makes your eye black. That's something totally different. But the Black Eye Club is when one eye is black, and they say that's when the hosts go in and take over. Go look it up. Go look up how many fucking celebrities just randomly got a black eye. I think
Are you talking
some
about
of the
You
presidents.
talking about the panda stuff?
Nah, you're
No,
not.
panda
You're talking something else.
is when you get graped. That's both eyes from the damage of the trauma makes your eyes black. That's when all the kid actors was having those black eyes. That's what they was talking about with the panda eyes. I'm talking about like presidents, politicians. Like y'all just saw the video of the one white lady who was around Trump and her eyes was like this.
She was tweaking, yeah.
You saw that? It's going viral right now. Look that video up.
So what's going on with y'all mans, man? Y'all joined this movement now? This is what is Dr. Umar
Oh yeah. What is it? Descendants
starts
of,
a new movement called DAFA, Descendants of African Free Men in America. This is what I mean when I say certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? Then
It don't
now-
really matter. Like,
Yeah, now I could just say I'm rocking with him. I'm part of that. I'm with the new movement. Now I'm going against everybody for it.
And he only did that to combat that. Like, it might not even really have a real
No real
message.
meaning behind it. I'm just seeing how many people I can build up on my side against the FBA.
That was
Hey,
to
but
combat
Umar,
FBA.
He said the school coming. That's what he said. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's real, but he said the school coming.
He said
We'll
that
see.
shit like 2 weeks ago.
said it
I
was
ain't
supposed
seen
to be
the
here,
cut
huh?
a ribbon yet.
I
Nigga.
said, I believe when I
Marathon
drop
Burger
it.
finna open up in 6 locations, nigga. This nigga ain't unribbon the school yet, nigga.
Crazy.
Y'all niggas, he like, I need more donations for books now. School open. We ain't got no books.
Donations.
Now it's
for
starting
real,
to be
yeah.
talks that he's building this because he's working with the CIA.
Oh man, I hope not. But you can't put that past people because that's how they infiltrate. They infiltrate through those organizations and then, you know what I mean, or COINTELPRO, whatever it is, that's what they do. So
Y'all think y'all want to be proud of something with this FBA shit? We got something for you.
even
Umar,
that-
go get him.
even that itself could be somebody, could be, you know what I mean? I'm sure that the CIA has already implemented or infiltrated
Somebody,
FBA.
yeah.
A lot of them niggas is agents, bro.
Yeah,
I don't give a
for
fuck
sure.
what nobody say. A lot of them are agents, bro. And like I said, it's the divide and conquer. It's the diaspora war. So now, Dr. Umar out the blue, he got his organization. We anti-FBA. Fuck them niggas. We everybody. Then you got the FBA. Oh, fuck them niggas. We ain't everybody. So instead of going at the ones that's oppressing your dumb ass systemically,
Going at each other.
y'all going at each other now to prove what you really are. You don't even know what you really are because you ain't got the documents. You don't got the artifacts. They do. It's locked away. They got them in Britain. They got them under the Vatican in that big ass library that no humans can go in unless you a part of that. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all don't have none of it. Y'all niggas reading the Bible. It's incomplete. That shit missing like 24 books. Y'all ain't never read a real Bible in a day in your life, and y'all follow that shit blindly. Y'all niggas, man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy, man. Shout out to that one dude from the CIA
Oh, with the long
with
hair?
the ponytail.
Mhm.
He said society was made for the average of the average of the average. That's the only way a government can sustain power is to have a bunch of dumb fucks blindly follow them. Because if they weren't dumb fucks and they could think, it would be anarchy because no one in their right mind would sit back and be enslaved the way that society is enslaved without rebelling. So they need the dumb fucks. That's why they put the dumb fucks to the forefront so the rest of the dumb fucks will follow the dumb fucks.
Should we combat this or even talk about this? That Michael Jackson
I was
shit?
just going to say that
Hell
too.
yeah,
I'm
we
like,
finna combat
y'all
that.
still on,
Michael,
bro.
yeah, the fact that they still on MJ, for one. Michael Jackson's former family friend sues his estate alleging sex trafficking and decade-long abuse. All I'm gonna say is this, man. Pay attention. All this stuff with this Epstein going on, this is what I meant the last time I told y'all. They start to try to distract us and put things in our face. When they start using the Jay-Z's, now they're using Michael Jackson, they're using all these people, and people gonna say, well, kids, or everybody needs to go in the same thing. Well, what y'all gonna say about Michael Jackson now that they using him? Because the nigga's already unalive. So he can't say everybody need to go in the damn chipper. So all I'm saying is pay attention to what they're doing. And lo and behold, I heard Michael Jackson was actually knew what was going on. He was saving them kids, keeping them away from motherfuckers like what they was doing. So he actually knew. And it come from abusive childhood, it kind of makes more sense to me.
It's crazy, man. It's like still going after Michael this long. Y'all have dehumanized him enough. Let's keep it 100. You know what I mean? And I just feel like it's another attempt because they were mad that he left this world what he left with. They weren't able to overtake him. They weren't able to make him a slave. They weren't able to really beat him if we're really keeping it 100. They had to literally unalive that man. You know what I mean? They had to go get a doctor and unalive that man for him to really be up out of here because he just was not going to be stopped. That's my opinion. Money he had, the fame, the access to resources, what he knew. He was on a different level celebrity-wise that we've never seen before. And I think that that's why they're still continuing to this day to try to ruin his legacy. But we know the truth.
Look at the irony. You had pedophiles painting Michael Jackson to be a pedophile, and come to find out he was the only one that wasn't. Like bro said, they said the little Neverland ranch, whatever the name of the ranch was,
Neverland, yeah.
Neverland, was to save the kids. He was protecting the kids. But they painted him to be the one preying on kids because they knew he ain't a part of this. and he could expose it. So what we got to do, we got to dirty up his jacket so y'all never look at us. Come to find out, Mike ain't even in them files on that island doing nothing. To my knowledge, from what I've seen.
It's because he didn't play them games. Like, you even look at the interview with Oprah. Like, she trying to talk, and he just start, like, he controls shit.
He knew she was a part of it. I know what you want.
I don't, like, I'm not.
I already see what the fuck going on.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
like,
play them games with me. But think about
and they
people
hated
like,
that.
but think about Aaron Carter and his situation. What happened to him after he didn't want to go against Michael Jackson?
Ended up, what you talking about?
Aaron Carter, the little white boy.
You talking about Macaulay Culkin?
No,
No,
I'm
the
talking
other one, the
about
one they
Aaron
said he
Carter.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came out and
He
cleared
came
that
out.
up.
No,
I thought he unalived himself or he passed away in
But
his bathtub
this is my point.
recently.
Look what happened after he was defending Michael Jackson. He said his mama wanted him to do it. Everybody wanted him to press against him. He said, for what? That dude invited me in his home and been nothing but nice to me. Showed me all type of love. Like, I'm not doing that. Basically, they was trying to force him to go against Mike and say he did something to him. And the nigga said, basically, I'm not doing it. And I could be wrong if it's not Aaron Carter, but I know for sure. I thought it was Aaron.
Yeah.
I know it's Aaron Carter. But even with all that, like I said, just pay attention, man. Just see what the fuck is going on. That's it. Like, everything else, I'm not giving that to them with Mike. Like, y'all can have that. Move on, move forward. Let the dead rest, nigga.
I think he changed everything too, like the trajectory of how much interference the music industry like had with the artist or these other entities that pay the money. Because I think before him, for real, like, you don't have a superstar on that level that has that amount of control where I might be able to go around you, you know, because of my relationships with this exec or this exec and get exactly what I want. And I think whatever happened after him, they definitely made it to where they're able to keep them all in a bubble and keep more surveillance and control over them. Like, besides really Drake, and I'm not comparing him to Michael at all, but like resources and being able to bounce around in these deals and be in these rooms with certain people, he the only other person. And he just talks about how they trying to do him too. So it's like, I just think that's what they do when they can't.
They're basically Michael's too much in the truth, so it's hard not to indulge things with him. So they're trying to smut him before anybody else can come speak out on his behalf, in my opinion, because he was involved in a lot of things. He had his hands on a lot of stuff that still rightfully should be owed to him.
I think it's those lyrics too.
But it reminds me of that, like
that ownership.
Nah,
they was
yeah,
trying
that
to take
ownership.
from me.
But it reminds me of that, of what they're doing now in the public with him. Is like, if I tell you something, you tell him something. By the time we get to that person, it's going to be a lot of different stories. And I feel like this is what they keep doing to us every so now and then. They keep bringing out different pictures, so we don't then. When it's so much pain, it's going to be blurry. There is no truth that you can find now. At least people might not be able to be so quick to get it.
That's a fact.
Not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
And y'all got to remember that Michael Jackson movie is about to drop, I think. And they got his nephew playing him, right? They got, this is going to be, it's supposed to be, because, you know, we had the Jacksons, The American Dream on TV, and we all love that. But this is supposed to be, you know, on a big scale, really showing his life from start to finish. So we don't know what truths are about to be told in this. So I think this is also another way of them getting out in front of that and trying to throw some smut on it before we get to, because what's going to happen, I'm keeping it 100 with you, is enough time has passed, enough shit has happened where niggas are waking up and they're going to see that and be like, okay, we fuck with Mike. Everything niggas said about Mike was wrong, and the love train for Mike is going to be back on 10 times stronger. And I think they're trying to mitigate that before it happens.
Because just imagine, especially if they do it on some shit where they got actual real life footage from him. Because
they gonna have that.
Yeah, I know. So by having, but the type of love that Mike got just based off his footage alone, you're gonna see a whole different perspective. And then the footage that we ain't seen, that Janet and them might got,
conversations,
exactly.
Exactly.
I hope they
You're
do
right.
all
I
that,
didn't even think about that. That movie coming.
Yeah.
Now they trying to smut his name so you don't believe what's in the movie. They got AI videos of, Mike abusing Kid. Man, stop it. We not falling for that, bro. Bro, everything that's going on is just a distraction. That's all y'all need to know. Y'all need to focus on the motherfucking files. Get them files out, and then whoever is guilty in them files, wood chipper, feet first. Period. There ain't no other way. We could do it publicly like they used to do, guillotine. However y'all want to do it, firing squad. That's what the fuck need to go on. Period, point blank. I don't give a fuck if they demonetize me for saying that. It is what it is. You could pay attention to what happened this year alone. You had they went and captured dude in the Nike Tech, Venezuela.
Oh, yes.
That was January. Okay, February, El Mencho. March, what happened?
Something's coming.
Iran.
Oh, yeah.
Now we going to war with Iran. They just bombed over there. Now Trump talking about, we finna go bomb back. Another distraction. We got the World Cup in the middle of the year. And they still talking about the new Grand Theft Auto at the end of the year. So it's like the whole
That
year.
shit ain't never coming.
The whole year full of distractions, and y'all never thinking, hold on, where the fuck these files at? Y'all some satanic pedophiles that was unaliving children. Nigga.
And you got niggas copping to that they was there. You just had Bill Gates come out and be like, yeah, I was actually there, but I just fucked 2 Russian girls. That's it. And niggas is eating it up.
And got some STD meds on the low to sneak to my wife that I burned. And y'all keep forgetting about
he was
this
there.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Then they say, oh yeah, Trump said he finna release the UFO. Y'all always go to the UFO. They finna release the UFO files, but it's so demonic, we don't know how the public gonna take it.
The aliens is y'all niggas. That's what's gonna happen. That's what we gonna find out, right? Is the aliens is the government. That's what we really gonna find out. All that technology and all of that shit we built.
A lot of these answers we already know. People just want the confirmation. But then when you get the confirmation, what you gonna do then? That's all people really be wanting, just to confirm what you already knew. Then they gonna go run off to something else. Y'all don't give a fuck what's going on. Y'all don't give a fuck that the world is ran by pedophiles and motherfucking losers in school that became billionaires and took over for Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, to that sheriff that pulled me over yesterday, he didn't even pull me over. Suck my dick.
Hey, them niggas is crazy over here.
The Cerritos. This ain't over. Trust me. I'm on your ass, bro. We got some legal actions coming. Dude, I'm driving to the movies with my kids. My son taller than me, so he looked like a grown-ass man. He in the passenger seat, window down. He point him out because they posted. I don't know if you know the Cerritos Mall, but when you come in off of South Street and you're going around the Dicks towards where the movies is, right that little wall, that little...
Dick Sport Goods. Damn.
Hey, there was some dick. He was a dick. But right there in that little cut, he was posted. My son said, oh, look at him. They over there thirsty. I'm like, yeah, they trying to catch somebody. Boom, I park. I'm there for like 2-3 minutes getting ready, picking my hair, looking for my keys, my wallet. I see the car pulling up as I'm getting out, close the door. I'm like, all right, what the fuck is he on? He pulled into the aisle that I'm in and he parked at the front. So he wait for me to walk to his car, then he get out the car. Talking about, what'd he say? Is that your car right there? Nigga, you just seen me get out the car. I'm like, yeah. He like, how long you had that car? I'm like, what? A couple years. Why?
What the fuck?
He talking about, yeah, the plates don't match the car. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, I ran the plates. It said they supposed to be on a Lexus. I ain't got no Lexus. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Mind you, I just got pulled over a week prior
And they never said shit
for a
about
legal
that.
U-turn. Nothing. I just got my registration back.
Spent off on
Everything is on there. So I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He like, yeah, it says registered to a Lexus. So I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? He like, yeah, let me see your ID. I'm like, man, I ain't gotta show you my ID. Like, what do you want? Like, this ain't. He like, yeah, it's a traffic stop. I said, this ain't no traffic
out
stop.
the car, nigga.
I'm out the car. You didn't run my plates because I saw you park this way and I was driving this way. You didn't get behind me. I saw you pull up. So I'm arguing back and forth with him. Then at the other end of the parking aisle, I see his partner coming up in another car. I'm like, all right, here we go. So boom, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go get my registration because it got my license plate on it. He talking about, yeah, the report from the DMV say it's supposed to be for a Lexus. No, he lying. I know he full of shit. I'm getting all the paperwork. He like, you on parole or probation? I said, man, you asking dumb shit now. Like, what do you want? Did I do a crime? Am I detained? If not, I'm out of here. He like, whoa, calm down. Like, trying to agitate a nigga. Long story short, I'm arguing back and forth with him. I'm refusing everything he's saying. I'm like, listen, bro. He like, you just gotta listen. I said, I don't gotta listen. I'm not a slave. What do you want? Did I commit a crime or not? The whole time my kid's right there. Dude start trying to grab me and shit. He started trying to put my hands behind my back. I'm like, man, get up off me. Like, I don't jerk my hand, but I'm not letting him put his hand behind my back. He trying to physically turn me around. I'm like, bro, you assaulting me right now. What the fuck you doing? Partner come out, run my shit. It come back. Of course, everything legal and done. But dude was basically trying to get me to react so he can go for the gun. And because he kept saying, stop resisting, stop resisting. But he's physically trying to move me, but he's too fucking weak. He can't move me. He was pressed. My girl, she wound up pulling up as the scene is happening because she was going to meet me at the movie or whatever. So she pull up, but they don't know she with me. So she tell them, like, oh, man, get back. She like, what you talking about? I got his insurance right here on the phone. There go his license plate. There go his name. There go the address. Everything is legit. Dude don't want to He don't even want to read nothing at this point. He like, nah, sir, you resisting.
You already know what he want. Yeah.
He like, we passed that. You getting detained. I'm like, detained, nigga. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not getting detained.
Detained.
Lucky his partner was there because he was caught. Said, listen, bro, I'm gonna talk to you because this dickhead think I'm not a human or something. You know he's on bullshit. You know he on bullshit. He like, man, all right, man, just come to my car. I'm gonna run the paperwork. So you got some legal actions coming, bro.
That's bullshit. These niggas be out here just trying to meet quotas too or do anything. Like, what?
And I'm gonna tell you,
Detained ain't even under arrest.
yeah, my girl was like, he probably watched the podcast because he was Hispanic. He was a Hispanic sheriff. So she was like, he probably watched the podcast, was picking on your ass, thinking you hate Hispanics or something like that.
I said, y'all thinking too deep, cut, and I just see you off the dribble and just knew that was you off the podcast.
You never know.
You don't. You don't.
You know how they looking at you? Once his partner said I was good, he just was staring at me like this.
Fuck
Yeah,
this
he mad.
nigga.
He
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
because his
He wanted
partner
to
went.
get you.
His partner went against him. It didn't matter. Whoever it was, Cash could have been in the driver's seat. Whoever it was,
He was gonna try to get,
he would have
yeah.
blurted, "Fuck with y'all. You be driving nuts anyway."
This nigga crazy. Get the fuck out of here.
They probably seen, cuz I can picture this nigga now getting there, taking forever, brushing his head. Like, nigga, let's go. And then now they ain't got his dumb ass.
hop out, he
As soon as
like,
I seen them niggas, I'd already been ready. I'm gone.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
about to
like,
go.
Cub was just sitting
You're
like,
not gonna pull him over me.
you know what I would have did? Because I would have been got out, and I would have got like on the other side of the traffic. Like, hurry up, let's just see what this nigga finna do. Be already looking at his dumb ass. Like, look at him, stupid ass bitch. Like, them niggas is
like,
weirdos.
yeah, I'm on the car. He just sitting on the side. He like sitting like right literally next to me like this. I'm laughing in his face. I'm like, man, what the fuck is you on? This fake ass power trip you doing? I ain't no fucking slave. He like, I know you ain't a slave, but you gotta listen to me. I'm woo woo. I said, man, I ain't gotta listen to shit.
Even then, I don't really gotta sit here and stop and talk to you. You ain't got no real probable cause, nigga. I'm parked, nigga. You can
already
run
out the whip.
run my plates already. Exactly. I'm out the
Right.
whip, nigga. I'm
If
spinning off,
if
nigga.
it is, leave the ticket there. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna go in here and do what I'm gonna go do. Like,
Exactly.
you got me fucked up.
See, you can't fall for their tricks because I knew what he was trying to do. He kept grabbing my wrist, thinking I was gonna do one of these, and then he was gonna go, you know what I'm saying? I already knew what he was trying to do. That's why I'm just like, man, what is you doing? Like, watch out. Like, he like trying to turn me around, but he can't. I'm like, bro, I want to flight this nigga so bad.
Take that badge off.
Oh
yeah.
God, what Boosie say?
Without that badge, you a bitch and a half, nigga.
Yeah, that's
On his
crazy.
set.
Straight goofy,
Fire
man.
tripping. He said you look like one of them niggas that used to punk me in school. That's what he said.
Like, God, I'm like, he like,
Fuck.
just
high.
staring
You know,
like
he was
this.
high.
The
Yeah.
fact that they sit there and be like, yeah, I'm fucking up somebody day to day. Yeah.
I said, bro, go catch one of these pedophiles. You ain't watching the news, nigga. You got a whole list of names on the Epstein
I've
list.
never seen
Hey,
I've
over
never,
there,
somebody.
over there, it's like, what,
but I've
what are they
never
really doing
seen.
over there?
That's
It's the mall,
crazy.
nigga.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
What are
I've
these
never
doing?
seen the police fucking with nobody at Cerritos Mall. Like,
Never seen the sheriffs even there. I didn't even know Cerritos had
I
sheriffs.
see the security, like I see them sometimes.
circling,
but that's,
yeah.
that's it. I ain't
And this is
never
the
really
craziest
seen no
part. We
cop.
go watch the movie, come out, go shopping and everything. His bitch ass is sitting directly where the exit is with somebody else in the back seat, cuffed up. He gonna
So-
look at me and go, yeah, have a good day.
Yeah.
Like,
You got
bitch
somebody.
ass nigga.
Yeah, you
I would
got
have put up.
somebody.
was out there thirsty.
I would have put up like, yeah, I know they fucking with you for nothing. They not guilty. Whoever it is,
Facts.
because the way you on a power trip today, you had to get somebody.
Them niggas was thirsty
His
yesterday.
ego was hurt. Nigga felt like he redeemed his ego with that one.
Nah, he thought he
crazy.
was just finna move me around and he
You know what
like,
I'm saying? That's why he got the other dude. He like, I gotta redeem myself.
He ain't done. Yeah, he probably was the first. He ain't the last nigga.
Sure.
Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, nah,
yeah,
facts.
man, y'all got me back on my fuck the police shit.
Shit.
Shit never got off of it.
Shout out Uncle Murder, man. Fuck them niggas. You know the crazy part? The police will let you go more than the sheriffs would. The sheriffs fuck with a nigga way more than the police. To
you
me,
smoking rocks,
man, the
nigga.
sheriffs is always
You
fucking
smoking-
with me,
nigga,
bro.
we got that's why LBP, Long Beach Police, we got the worst police, nigga, in Torrance, nigga. And what you think about where crime rate is higher at, Compton, in LA and shit, they got sheriffs.
Sheriffs let me go. The
Sheriffs gonna
police-
let sheriffs. Every time they pull me over, they say, "Where the dope
Guns
and
and
guns?
drug, yeah.
Where the dope and guns? You ain't got none of that shit, nigga." I remember I tried to hide some shit. They be like, "Get this shit the fuck up out of here." Long Beach Police, nigga, you can spit in your own car, nigga. They take you to jail, nigga.
LAPD, I had an old, what I have, like a 1999 Maxima. My shit was dirty. Stopped me for something. Tore my whole car up. My shit, the seats didn't even go down the same way. Back seats was all fucked up and everything. So I'm like, the sheriffs or our highway patrol, they usually, when I ran into them, been cool.
I remember Signal Hill PD. Signal Hill did me dirty. Told my motherfucking car. My daughter was like 1 at the time, still in the car seat. I think my I think I had to pay like some my registration or something like that was late. I'm like, oh, I'm finna go pay it in a minute. Like,
Even that is bullshit.
I should have
We gotta
been
get on
paid
that.
it, but I had the bread. I'm just like was lacking on it.
Already
She like,
bought
nah,
this
we
car,
gotta take
though.
the car. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, I'm at the top of the hill on like what's that?
With Turner MLK.
Warlord, California.
Yeah.
I'm like going down that hill. She stopped me right on the hill. I'm like, man, my people house is right up here. Like, let me at least go drop my daughter off. She like, nah, you gotta walk from here. Nigga, I had to walk with the car seat, nigga, all the way down to MLK. Took my fucking Bent. I had a Jag at the time. Took my fucking Jag.
I'm going on a high speed
Impounded my
chase.
shit.
I'm gonna bounce out, nigga. You ain't walking nowhere, bitch. You better follow me.
I'm literally a
but
block away, nigga.
That shit, nigga. That's so insane, crib, nigga. I had my Cadillac. I just didn't have that motherfucker for a week. I probably had a week, maybe if that. Just pulled up, coming down that same street you talking about, nigga. Going down the Ave. Must have stopped at 3 stop signs, nigga. Ran past the last one, parked. The nigga was sitting across the street, just swerved up on a nigga. Whole time sitting there like I'm still good, nigga. I ain't got nothing but weed, nigga.
That ain't shit.
Let me tell you,
Point,
this ain't even. This is the worst part of the story. This is before shit became normalized when I didn't know. So the nigga like, I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing. I got my weed card. This is before weed was legal, so I had my weed card and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't have no L's though, but at that time they like somebody can come just get your car still, like if they got license. And long story short, the nigga like, he like, get out the car. He like, where the dope at? I'm like,
God damn.
he started spazzing, but mind you, let me tell you, cuz I picked the homie up. He got 2 broads with him. This gonna sound crazy. 2 broads with him. So they like, where the dope at? I'm like, man, I ain't got no fucking dope. So I'm like, where the fuck this nigga talking about? Long story short, one of the bitches he had crystal meth on her.
Oh, that's the worst. It's always the hoes, man.
I'm like,
nigga had a meth head in
mind
the
you,
whip.
so now look, they tearing my shit up. They like, I'm like, man, what the fuck you got going on? So now I'm looking crazy because I'm thinking in my head like I ain't saying nothing, but basically anything they find in your car, yeah, unless somebody they claim it, but it ain't nothing by me, so I don't really know this. I'm like, man, that shit had me. So I lost my car and I was so hot. They talking about what we gonna do after. Man, you and these bitches get the fuck on, nigga. I must have just walked in the house. I was hot, cuz. Like, matter of fact, they took me first. They didn't take me all the way. They just had me in the back car. Then them niggas just went somewhere else. I think I called moms. All type of shit came out. I was hot though. But yeah, that was a cold story, cuz. Then ever since then, I've been like, damn, crystal meth been a whole epidemic.
Man, where's the is that Moreno Valley? I think
Oh no, that's
I think that's Moreno Valley. I remember.
I forget they out there where the Edge Monster shit is at.
Yeah, I remember back in like early 2000s. I went out there with a couple of the homies from. So one of these, I ain't gonna say his name on camera. Yeah, one of these niggas. Not I ain't gonna say dude name. He wasn't from though. He used to hang around. Cut wound up getting booked for his chains out there. Niggas come back to the city. And it was like trying to get some niggas to troop. And I was on bullshit at the time. And they was just looking for niggas who had hammers at the time. I changed my life. I don't even live this life no more. We go out there to get the nigga chain back, not knowing this niggas hood day. So we thinking we finna just go in the club bullying shit, just get cut chains back. He like, yeah, I know this. I know where these niggas be at and woo woo. Go out there, 1,000 of them niggas in the club. This when the Young Dro song was on. What was the
Shoulder Lean?
The Shoulder Lean. So the song come on in the club. Mind you, there's 1,000 of these niggas.
Hey.
But we don't know they all from the same hood and we don't know it's their hood day. So the song come on. We like, shoulder lean. I guess dude spotted the nigga. So boom, we like trying to get up on him. Then the whole club kind of like, whoop. Like, we like, oh shit, cuz the whole club. So we like, all right, we got a regame plan. But the shoulder lean song come on. So now we going through the crowd and they just start bumping niggas. So we start bumping niggas like doing the shoulder lean, but everybody acting like they dancing. And like every 2 feet, you bumping into a nigga like boom, boom, boom. You bumping niggas, they bumping you. We like, cuz, we gonna have to regame plan. We gonna have to catch these niggas coming outside or whatever, like one at a time type shit. So we go to the car. We know where the little hangout after the club is at. So we like, oh, we can ambush these niggas. Boom, we posted up there. Thank God nothing happened because our stupid ass not even thinking this fucking camera's right here because it's a gas station. I remember vividly. I ain't too many details. I ain't gonna get you Gotti myself. long story short, the boys wind up rolling up as we waiting on the club to come out. Burp the car, like, fuck. I'm in the back seat. There's another homie in the back, 2 homies in the front. All the slammers is in the glove box. Police come, one of the homies nervous. He like a square, cut nervous as shit. We tapping the nigga like, nigga, calm the fuck down. Cuz just nervous. They asking him, and we your license and registration. He like, nigga, I'm in the passenger seat. The homie like, I ain't got it. I think I left it in the glove box. Mind you, like 4 smackers in the glove box. This square nigga go to open the glove. When I say let's get killed, everybody in the car looked at the nigga like, nigga, if you grab that glove box, we're gonna beat the shit out you in here. If lucky, Cut had the handle, finna open it. Camera's finna fall out the motherfucker. The homie wanna tap and Cut looking at him. He like, oh shit, he just sit back again. They like, well, lucky for y'all, we ain't real police. We just the club security, but the real police do be over here, so I suggest y'all get the fuck up out of here. Nigga, I think we all finna go down.
Got a nigga on the episode scared straight.
Yeah. Like this. They had the flashlight in Cub's face. Cub was just like this. He like, I think I left it in the glove box. The nigga went to reach. The nigga said,
why would you say that anyway? That's crazy.
You know, you're trying to throw him off.
But
like,
not even that.
I think I had it in the glove box.
For one, I'm not speaking where I think I left nothing. If I ain't got it on me, I just ain't got it on me. But and not even that. What are you? If you in the passenger seat, why are you even speaking, nigga? There ain't no point to talk. Stop talking to me, nigga. That's what I'm gonna tell the bitch.
They asked the Cub, where your license and registration? Like, nigga, I'm a fucking passenger. That shit was crazy though, because the whole club wanted up being them niggas.
So the fact that really worked out.
You'd have brought me to a booby trap, nigga.
The fact that he didn't know, he didn't even think about, like, how you ain't know.
He's like, God on his side for real though, because y'all went in there, y'all got out of there, and then y'all got out of the situation where it wasn't even really the boys.
Because I'm like, nigga, we don't know. It's they club, so I know they got it in here. You got us outnumber, out everything like this, nigga. See, this is why I can't be coming with miscellaneous shit.
Nigga drove 100 miles. Nigga would have to get ready to follow them niggas home. I'm waiting till this club over, nigga. We drove way the fuck back.
It's like, I don't want to tell too many details, but if you catch it, you catch it. Like, nigga, we was going to get the nigga chain back. We wasn't leaving without the chain, but we left without the chain.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, for sure.
We had the cold little ambush plan. Like, yeah, they be right here. I'm gonna say we gonna park right here. Like, he like, yeah, they got it's a one way. You can only come in and out this way. Like, oh yeah, it's up. Boy, nigga thought he was going to jail that night.
Man,
that shit was ugly.
Well, that's 10 bricks right there. Yeah.
Sure. Said, see, being young and dumb, man. Being young and dumb and not thinking, nigga, just ready for some action. And this the cold
being young and dumb, I ain't even gonna lie. That's why sometimes I don't really be knocking all the YNs. It's just a different time for me that I see. But sometimes that shit was fun a lot.
It was. This the worst part. I didn't even know that nigga. I knew the homies that came and got me because they knew I was gonna be on bullshit with them. But the nigga who got booked, I didn't even know the nigga. I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just happy to go out with the, you feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga just want the adrenaline rush. I don't even know this nigga. I'm like, look, you got me in a death trap fucking with a nigga I don't even know. Way out in the valley somewhere.
In fact, these niggas have 4 slammers in the glove compartment. It's crazy. I'm about to just keep it on me. Fuck I'm gonna do with that, nigga.
Nah, because Cut had that big ass, Cut had like a big ass Cadillac. You know, them glove box used to be big as fuck.
Yeah.
And this was back when niggas used to put shit in the engines. So Cut's shit was in the engine at first. I keep my shit on me, but we couldn't take it in the club. So once we found out, like, oh, this the spot, we finna just hop out on these niggas. We like, all right, boom. But then we seen the lights coming down the little alleyway. Hurried up and threw them in the glove box.
Didn't have really nowhere else.
Yeah, didn't have, because usually niggas will put it in the trunk because they usually search the glove box. And right. Cut in had a little, you remember niggas used to get the little motherfucking, little pop-out things, the little 007 shits?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Nigga, they had one of them at the time, so niggas used to put the shit in the trunk. I mean, not the trunk, the hood, the engine.
Well, that's another one, man. Another one like the other one, man. Y'all share, like, subscribe. We'll be back in here soon, maybe sooner than later. Hopefully we can go do this promo run and all this other things, man. Sure. A lot of good things coming, man. You know what I mean? Much love and respect. Hit the like button, share, like, subscribe, man. Far away and no way. Kylie, you got anything?
Thank y'all for the love and the hate. It's all support.
That's that part right there, man. Way. Flash me and I'm out.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.